Hey, Zero. Welcome in. We're just getting ready to go.
We last left it off.
Go punch an
That,
old
of
man.
course, yes. Well, let's see how this goes here. First of all, music bot. Let's see if it's still alive. Music bot, go. It is alive. Good enough. Let's begin. So, previously on our adventures. Oh, actually, let me hop on video. I haven't been in a while. Hello. Hi. Uh, all right. So yes, previously on our advent. Oh, by the way, you can't see it, but I'm missing a tooth back here. I fucking slammed my head into a doorway last time we played, and it was a rough time, but I survived. I managed. I don't know if you can hear it, but I got a little bit of like a I say every once in a while from this side. But all that aside, let us jump back in. Recap of last time. The party has been traveling for a few weeks, made it to a hill giant citadel, helped their prince defeat his evil sister, and eventually parted the lake to descend down into a drowned city of gnomes, a place called Widabach. We made our way down and saw a whole bunch of strange with this like arcano technology that the gnomes used and developed in their ancient times, a few hundreds of years ago. They were seemingly ahead of the rest of the world by some great degree. We avoided quite a bunch of dangers and traps, and there was some laughing gas that some of us succumbed to and such, while keeping on hot pursuit of Archmage Zektaron, an individual who has trained Casmir in the ways of the arcane, seemingly for some greater purpose he's now slowly starting to discover. We almost got ran over by a train at one point before exploring the sort of arcane battery repository, this arcane vault of these gnomes here in the sunken city that still seem to be in a pretty good condition overall. We arrived there. We started to sort of look on around. We walked into this one chamber and had to fight. Sort of digi-constructed, arcanely constructed before our very eyes, was a dragon, like a clockwork dragon and some construct sort of tigers that we had to fight. And eventually, we did catch up to Casimir's master via Roxy managing to actually unlock this master-locked door, which needed some sort of like a puzzle and some possibly different like parts and ingredients necessary from different parts of this place. But due to an incredibly skilled roll, the Archmage Zektaron now turns to look sort of surprised, ready to act to defend themselves as all of you catch up. But before you could, ground begins to shake and slowly lifting out of the central platform here, some sort of a crafting center that's right there. Emerging is a horrifying creature, if you can even call it a creature. This unliving thing of metal and strange gemstone begins to slowly rise. Steam begins to hiss from within the seams of its body. You watch a reflection of yourself begin to slowly distance itself as this thing rises to some vast height of almost like 70 foot tall, a truly colossal creature. As you hear it blare out from its sort of central kind of chest area, almost like a speaker system speaking out, intruders detected. Directive annihilation. As Zektaron over here looks up as well, like, oh, what the fuck is this? As he calls out to you guys, you fools, what have you done? It seems that your guys is brute forcing your way in here. Saved your time and stopped Zektaron from getting his hands on whatever he's trying to get to in these doorways back over here. But it did alert the ultimate guardian of this place. So, as we slowly begin here, you guys all behold. Standing there in front of you is a gigantic, colossal golem. As it begins to arise, you see the interlocking plates of abrasive, like mixtures of cobalt, gemstone, and adamantine form this massive golem that stands before you. Roughly sort of hourglass shaped. This sort of top-heavy Goliath moves with a seismic inexorability. He sort of emerges, the ground quaking beneath each of these segments of the platform, lifting him up. Like an internal forge, like a great molten set of eyes, staring unblinkingly from the creature's sort of caspadated chest. Big sort of opening in the middle that unleashes steam that comes forth. You feel its roiling heat that vents as smoke through the slitted helmet that forms the golem's head. As it holds its arm up, you watch it draws from its back this gigantic, kind of looks like a polearm. Just you would think it's some sort of a polearm weapon just because of the sheer size of it. But you think it's more so a sword. Standing there in front of you guys is... oh, shit, hold on. Properly do that. This is the creature that you see now emerging. As it does, Zektaron immediately begins to conjure some sort of a spell to ready to defend himself as you guys hear this creature proclaim its directive, annihilation. You know that this is not a creature that's going to be on your or Zektaron's side. It is here to remove all life from this chamber. That said, I need you all to roll initiative. Friends, this is a very dangerous fight.
Yeah.
Not only, oh my god, Bryn, what the fuck, going first?
Not
Well,
strong
maybe-
today, guys. It's gonna be
roll
my
that
only good
first.
roll.
Okay. Usually this dictates how your fights go, so this is a good sign. This is an excellent sign here. Now, I'll do some explaining off the battlefield here and what we're all looking at in a moment. Let's see here. Initiatives looking hot, looking good. Jesus Christ. 31, pretty good. All right. First of all, let's add this Cobalt Golem. Oh, I rolled in secret for it, but he got a 4.09. Not very fast, not very dexterous, if you can imagine this gigantic slab of cobalt. And then we have the Archmage Zektaron rolling. I rolled for him in secret as well. He got a 13.14. All great things for us. Now, one thing, before combat begins here, you guys can go ahead and move yourselves up to your move speed. As a quick mention, the Archmage over here in the corner has a special ability. He has a special ability called Fiend Binder. Whenever he gets to roll for combat, roll for initiative, he gets to snap his fingers, no action required, and he summons a bunch of fiends. Number of fiends is like a set number that I have to calculate and such, but for this combat, you guys watch as he will tap his staff on the ground and two portals open. One flaming red portal, and stepping out of it is this winged, weird-looking, like a gorilla fiend thing that comes out. You see this long-limbed, sort of kind of baboon kind of looking creature. The other one opens sort of on the floor, and a chill of sort of cold wind comes from it, as emerging is another kind of a big fiendish creature that looks like this. You see this like ice creature, this like shriveled corpse with ice segments growing off of it as two of these emerge and roar and ready to defend the Archmage as he summons his fiendish minions. Oh my god, Bella. right over there. I see, Alright, okay. Alright. Is everyone happy with their positions?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Let's do it.
brief explanation of the battlefield. The space is, as you see it, all of you should be able to see just fine. In fact, looking around the chamber, the ceiling is about 100 feet up. So from the top of the head of the construct, there's 30 feet of space to the ceiling. The ceiling is slightly domed towards the edges where it like shoots down at the end. You see strange sets of railroad tracks on each side of this battlefield. And at the beginning of the battle, here, the head of the construct glows from the inside, and there's like electric energy zapping on the inside of it, and you hear this like a ding sound, almost like your microwave has done sound. And you see slotting out of the wall and emerging into these three cards are three creatures. You see these three-sided construct creatures with big eyes and mouths on them, holding in their three arms, each a different construction tinkering tool. You see these three strange creatures emerge from the wall as they just sort of stand there observing this, and they start like making these strange like mechanical sounds. You're not sure what's going on over there, but they're doing something over there. As that happens, the giant construct begins to sort of raise its giant cleaving sword into the sky here. It is standing on a little island. The island is separated by these little bridges. 10 feet below the platform of the island is molten stone. Magma, flames burning. Fire bad. Don't go into fire. Fire bad, right? Other than that, you see the room sort of as it is here. You can see arcane magical glyphs that glow on both of these doors to the right here, making them protective or abjured or whatever that is. That all said, initiative is rolled, and now it's time to do this. We got Roxy, Bryn, Bella, then the Archmage, then Casmir, Yara, and then the Cobalt Golem. Bryn, you look at this thing and realize immediately, having sort of some knowledge of great knowledge of your powers, but some knowledge of like minerals and gems and such, you look at this thing and realize it is made of cobalt, that is extremely conductive material. Your lightning probably will not be effective against it. However, when you look at this thing, give me a quick insight or history roll. Or teach tools if you're proficient with those. I'm gonna bet you aren't, though, but yes. Do you have advantage or not?
No, that was an accident.
15. Okay. 15, looking this thing over, you realize that, yes, this huge chunk of cobalt will be extremely resilient to lightning. You don't think lightning will do any damage to it. However, you do realize from your sort of knowledge of your own powers, I don't know if yours would be like a scholarly conclusion of like, yes, it can only absorb such an amount, or yours would be like more so like a chord-like response, like, let's see just how much lightning it can take before it overloads, right? As she would realize that while it probably won't take any lightning, there is a upper limit to how much lightning damage it can take before it would be physically overloaded in some regard. What that would do, you're not sure, but you know that you can overload it. And generally, you don't think that cobalt doesn't like explode when overloaded. It's not just gonna detonate, killing everyone in the room. It might so just make it like seize up with its own like energy, its battery being overfilled.
Okay.
But that said, you realize like lightning might be bad. Lightning might not have adverse effects against it. It might even make it stronger. But if I hit it hard enough with lightning, it might just shut down or something like that. Okay. That said, its weapon is 50 foot tall. It can probably reach this entire room with a swing. right? So, as we begin here, let's start this combat.
Hey, don't worry, guys. You can all get hit.
Roxy, it is your turn.
Okay, so I mean I get the gist that this man is not.
Roxy, this room is dimly lit. You are invisible.
Okay, well that's great because I have a question. I mean I know that this man is some kind of caster and that he's not kind of like what I do with picking locks, and I know I have no idea what that key is. But I mean, from the gist of him not being able to like use lock picks and things like that, because he doesn't look like some person who is that be able to do that. I don't think that we should engage this robot. I'm probably gonna try to like go over there and take the key so that way we can open this door and get out and leave him to his demise. I mean that's what I don't think we should fight this shit. I mean this thing is fucking huge and so instead of me attacking him, which I'm gonna attempt to try to like steal this shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to use my bonus action to dash to get here.
Gotcha. Excellent. Now, I have some bad news. He is a guy, he's a human guy, right? He looks at you and he sees you, right? He doesn't rely on dark vision, so you're not invisible for him, right? But the fiend creatures don't see you at all, right? They're like looking around confused, like they hear a sound, something rushes past them, but that's it. The mage sort of looks to you immediately, kind of annoyed at your presence. Once again, this is what the Archmage looks like. Old, shriveled man.
Yeah, I mean, he looks human, right? Does he look human?
He looks human, yeah.
I want to steal that key. I mean, I need to steal it just in case we need a backup to get out. I want to make sure he can't get out. Like, we can get out, but he'll be stuck in here.
Very good. Very good. Absolutely. You can give me a sleight of hand roll versus his perception. Let's see here. Now, he's pretty decent at perception. Would you like me to roll first to set your DC, or do you want to roll first?
No, I'll roll.
Go ahead. 22's good. He's pretty decent at this. Let's see here. He gets natural 1. Incredible. You rush over quickly, and he looks at you and says, pointless. My magic will... As he's raising his hand, you just whip the key that's already around your finger. Like, look what I got. As his eyes go wide, says, insolent, half-breed. And he goes to cast a spell on you here. You have the key. You see a strange key with multiple teeth to it on each side. Like, you know, like a skeleton key of some sort.
I was here, and then I went here. So, and I have bonus action dash. So I don't have much.
It's your action to grab his.
I think I only have like 20 more feet of movement. I don't think I have much.
Do with that what you will.
Yeah, I mean, I did bonus action dash. But if he's gonna attack me, then he will attack me. He's gonna
attack you.
That's fine. All right.
Gotcha. Roxanne, end of your turn there. The Archmage is going to use 1 legendary action. Only the Archmage, this big creature, as big and scary as it is, this construct, does not have any legendary actions. The Archmage does. He's going to use 1 villainous action to cast a spell on you here. Seeing that you took his thing here, he's just going to cast a... Yeah, he's going to try and blind you by casting a 6th level spell called Sunbeam. A blast of light goes in your direction. I need you to make a Constitution... that's wrong.
Counterspell.
Oh, counterspell. Let's go. Wait, are you... I think you're in range, right? 60 feet? Perfect positioning from Casmir there. Casmir, okay. This is once again a little different here. We have... counterspell is a little different as we talked about before. Rather than you just roll against his spell, he makes a con save against your spell save DC, Casmir. Here is the save he needs to beat. What's your DC? 15? Is it
17.
It says on the thing 15. I'm assuming 17. Okay. Here's the roll. 25 on the roll here. Casmir, you throw out a counter spell. He manages to sort of hold his hand out, and this abjurative field protects him from it.
Oh, never mind. That doesn't work.
It doesn't. Oh, so all right. It's also a reaction. You wouldn't be able
Right,
to
right.
reaction. If you have any portents, that would do it, but I don't know.
No portents available.
Okay. The spell goes off. Roxy, a sunbeam rushes towards you. A 60-foot line of blazing radiance. I need you to make a DC 18 con save. And if you fail, you will take damage and you will be blinded. Being blind, pretty bad. Also, it does emit sunlight, which means this light going through you, the demons will be able to see you. 19, let's go! That succeeds, incredible. Roxy, you take half of this damage and no blind. You take 34 to 17 radiant damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge it with the cloak, and I'm gonna teleport. 30.
Let's go! Okay, I do have to check the cloak, because the cloak might require darkness for you to do this.
You said it was dimly
right?
lit in here. If he's shooting the beam
but he just
this
shooted
direction, where's
Right.
he shooting the beam?
No,
If
no,
he's
no,
shooting
no,
the
no, no. I mean, if you need to be in darkness, right, to teleport, that's what I mean. I'm not certain.
I
know
think
you
it says I
teleport
can.
too.
It says I could teleport into darkness.
Yeah. I just want to check just to make sure, because this might be the one. You disappear in a cloud of shadow and teleport up to 30 feet in octopus space. Right, so you don't have to be in shadow. The area where you go to needs to be in shadow. Incredible. Boom! The beam hits you. You disappeared in shadow quickly. That's 17 points of damage, and that's it. That happens to you. He is now concentrating on this sunbeam spell that is blasting that away where she was. Awesome. That was his 2 legendary actions. Roxy, that's at the end of your turn. Bryn, we now go to you.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna use this.
Maelstrom. Okay, awesome. A
I wanna
30-foot
try-
radius big ol' spell.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh.
try and get. Let me see, circle.
Take my roll 20 fully bricked. God damn it.
Yeah, I want to
try to
try and
do
get. And how long is it from me? 120 feet. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna try and get all of him and his friends in here. Yeah, like that.
Son of a bitch. I just pressed reload and I saw it unfreeze. Fucking bastard. Alright, that's okay. I'm coming back in. 1 sec. I'm gonna bring out that Maelstrom aura for you. Awesome. Bella, you're up next here, but for now, let me get that Maelstrom real fast. Does Maelstrom do damage right away or at the start of their turns?
Starts their turn.
Gotcha. Alright, so big old Maelstrom. Do I have a Maelstrom? I do have a Maelstrom. Perfect. Holy, that's fucking huge.
Yeah, it is huge. Oh, wait, let me move that.
Bam, there you go. I gave you the control, so you can move that.
I want this sucker to be right in the middle.
God damn, that is fucking huge. Alright, there we go. You conjure forth a massive Maelstrom. This is a 30-foot radius. Incredible. Yeah, you can do it in water, makes it blah blah blah. Gotcha. Start of turn, strength save. Not great. Not great for a frail old man. Or be pulled 10 feet towards the center, which is right fucking there. Incredible. A gust of wind begins to pick up stronger and stronger still as it begins to pull away at these demon creatures here. Bryn, nicely done. That's your action. You are concentrating on this spell.
Yeah, and I will pop my wild shape, and let me see. I'm gonna use the dragon form for the Constitution bonus.
Okay.
So that'll just be. I'll just put a wing on there for the dragon, but yeah, no, I'll
Sounds good.
pop my last wild shape just for that.
All right. Excellent. End of your turn, Bryn. He's going to do a signature spell legendary action. It costs 1 for him to do this. When wizards get to very high levels, they get to choose their signature spells. These are spells that can cast infinite number of times without expending a spell slot. This, for him, is only a singular legendary action. He's going to cast one of his signature spells, which is, good old reliable, Fireball. He's going to lob a fireball at you guys all in a group there. Very low roll, luckily, but he's going to do a 20-foot radius basically here, right? Catching all of you guys. Can he get... Actually, I think he gets Bella as well. He doesn't know that Bella has a cool cloak, so he's going to do this. I need everyone to give me a dex saving throw. It'll take 24 fire damage, please.
Remember, you all get a +5 bonus if you're in that little yellow circle.
+5,
yeah.
that's right.
Dexterity?
Dexterity, Roxy,
Oh.
Actually, no, Roxy couldn't have teleported to it. It's a
No,
little
it's okay.
far.
Yep.
18 exactly. Nicely done, Casmir here. Roxy, you succeed. Roxy, you don't happen to have evasion yet. Are you level 7 yet? Rogue?
No, I'm 5.
Okay, all right. Yara, success. Everyone succeed. Bryn, that's a +5 to your
Yeah,
roll.
miss it by one.
-1 to Dex. Unfortunately, that is going to fail. Okay. Yes?
I gotta roll for quit.
I thought he was immune to fire, no?
Oh, he is.
He's a little demon man.
Okay,
He's a
I
demon
win.
man.
No, he's immune to poison. He has resistance
right.
to fire.
He's a demon, not a devil. That's
Okay,
right.
Dex.
Give me a dex save. This is magic, so he has advantage. Bryn, where's Bebo? Is he not around?
I think I unsummoned him when we were getting chased by the train.
Right. So you could have resummoned him if you wanted to.
Oh no, I don't usually use him in combat.
Gotcha. He's a familiar, so whatever. You can just action summon. Okay, natural. So that's a 23 with advantage. Nicely done. So, okay. And then you yourself, I believe, Bella, your cloak makes you immune to fire or resistant. Which one? Hold on, I gotta find it. Your sort of.
I think it's resistance, but you could double check for me.
You have resistance to fire and advantage because of your Yuan-Ti self. Okay, let's go here. So that's 12 points of damage, reduced down again because of your resistances to Bella and Quip. So 6 damage to the two of them. Sorry, not 6, but 24 becomes a 12. Becomes 6. 6 points of damage to the two of you guys. Bryn, you take straight up 24. Everyone else takes half for 12 points of fire damage. Bryn, con save. I don't know if you can fail it.
If you have resistance, you have only take 6, right?
Exactly, yes. Resistance makes it a half.
So what would it be? 12? I have to roll.
Just a 10. Just a 10
right.
here. Yara, you yourself, it says you're concentrating on something. You have a little marker on it. I don't know if you are. Nice, when you succeed.
I think I haven't checked.
Yeah, I'm not certain. It says you are. It might have been from the previous fight. Just stayed over.
I put heart to heart on Casmir.
I don't think that's concentration, is it? No, it's not. Might be something. It might be something from the previous fight. But yes, there is a heart-to-heart spell on the two of you, meaning you share healing. Quite a good spell. Really nice. I'm gonna put this on both of you guys here. A little heart. All right, there we go. Bryn, that happens at the end of your turn. Bella, it is now your turn. You face a massive, colossal creature.
Okay, Deco died, for sure, due to the fireball.
Fucking dead. Yeah, unfortunately. Fireball exploded, gone. I'll put it at the bottom of the field, so you can just drag it back up if needed.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just trying to work this on the iPad. Yeah, we're going to,
Casmir, you're up soon.
Okay, let's see here. I think I'm going to spend this turn casting Hunter's Mark on the big dude.
Awesome. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. You mark him. Very good.
And then I will take my 3 attacks against the big dude.
Let's go. Okay, let's see it. Incredibly armored, right? You realize it's not going to be easy to punch through the adamantium of its sort of layered protections.
Alright,
But let's
here we
fucking
go.
do it anyway, yeah?
First attack.
19 misses. You hit it, and a clank of metal against metal as sparks go flying everywhere.
Okay, second
Close,
attack.
but not quite. 24 does hit for 24 points of damage. Awesome.
Okay.
Boom! You carve against the metal there.
Third attack here.
Natural 20 as chaos happens. All right, so that is going to be 17 and extra. He does take the full Hunter's Mark, everything, all the damage you do, it seems to take it just fine. 17, 20 points of damage on that one. Incredible. Go ahead and roll me a d6 followed by a d100. As the mark on the back of your hand glows, you hear a little whisper saying, I'm with you.
Low numbers.
That is a extreme magical effect. And then a number 2. Wow, I don't have to look up too much. So let me see the extreme effect. Number 2. Let's see here. Oh, interesting. Well, this wouldn't really work here. The effect is you recover all of your expended spell slots, but you don't have spell slots. So I don't think you have any spell slots, right? So you have to use once per day abilities.
Exactly.
Spells,
yeah.
So that said, go ahead and re-roll the d100. Let's get something that would actually work.
8.
8. Aiming for those low numbers. Okay. Yep. Okay. As you begin to hear the voice of Arethusa, it is quickly dispelled. As all of a sudden, a wave of dark, sad emotions rush over you. You look up to this colossal creature, you look up to the field around you, and you feel overwhelming sense of insecurity. You don't know if you are strong enough to be a queen. You don't know if you're strong enough to protect your friends. Bella, for the next round, until the end of your next round, you become frightened. You are frightened of yourself, basically, of everything. This intense fear effect gives you disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks until the end of your next turn. It finally happened. A genuinely really bad effect from these chaos magics. Oof. Okay, Bella, you are now frightened after your third attack here.
Happens, you rolled chaos.
Yeah, absolutely. You could keep trying to attack here. It'll be a disadvantage, or you can try to wait it out.
That's it. That's my turn. I don't have the echo, and I don't want to waste my action surge right now. So.
Okay. You're a little frightened here for a moment as we go to the Archmage. He doesn't like what's going on here. He looks to Roxy, who stole this magical tool from him. He is going to keep casting spells. He's got the Sunbeam, but he doesn't really want much with it right now. Like, he doesn't need to do that. So instead... Yeah, that's not really useful. Never mind. He is going to gear up. He's going to cast another spell here. You guys watch as he raises his staff, slams it down, and the moment he does, everything in the room sort of shifts, moves, and changes. He's going to cast a spell here. You watch as all of the magic from the room is drawn towards him, as his skin becomes like diamonds. He's going to cast a 9th level spell called Invulnerability. He's invulnerable to all damage. As he casts the spell, he's fully made of diamond right now. As he steps forth and gets ready, the Sunbeam disappears. It's a concentration spell, this thing that he's rocking right now. At the start of his turn, he needs to first make a strength save before he gets to do this spell. So here's a strength save against Bryn's spell. 17 with his bonus there. I believe that's gonna actually. What's your DC?
18.
18. Let's go. So roll me 6d6 bludgeoning damage as he's gonna get pulled towards the middle, and then 14 points of damage to him, and then he casts his 9th level spell, Invulnerability. Invulnerable to all damage. Nothing can hurt him. As he casts this spell, 10 minutes concentration. That is going to be his whole turn. He casts this one spell. Casmir, you see this. I think once again you are one of the only like arcane educated individuals. You realize what the spell is as he brings out this diamond, crushes it in one hand, and then his appearance changes to that of like a diamond statue that moves forward, almost like a liquid in its appearance. As you realize, no spell, no disintegrate or power word kill can damage him. Nothing can kill him now. Unless, of course, you're able to somehow remove this spell from him.
Yeah. He's invulnerable. Casmir is gonna stay where he's at, and for the time being, going to cast Embrace Destiny at 5th level.
5th level. Oh no, he knows what you do. He will try to counterspell it. This is a danger. Okay, out of all fairness, I gotta say it happens this way, right? He will try to counterspell you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 18, and he might stop your spell here.
What save?
Huh?
What save?
Constitution saving throw. You feel this wave of energy hits you and almost brings you to the ground as you sort of step back up again. But 12, your spell is countered. Well, actually, it's a
17.
It's a 17. DC's 18.
Ah,
damn it. Casmir, unfortunately, your 5th level spell is gone. As he holds his staff out towards you and says, I've taught you everything you know, boy. No destiny can manipulate what is about to happen here and now. All right, Casmir, it doesn't go through.
Yeah.
That is the bonus action.
Yes. Casmir is going to step back. And then for his action, he can cast... we'll firebolt the big-ass thing. Oh, the ice creature.
Gotcha. Yeah, you see one like fire devil, one ice devil creature here. Holy shit, that fucking hits. What the fuck is that damn? 988 on 3d10? Yeah, massive impact. Not vulnerable to the damage, but not resistant either. That's 25 fire damage. You see as Zaktaran sort of looks over and sees the just incredible potency of this spell that you usually would throw out a blast of fire to hit someone. Now you're just fully throwing out. This is a fireball level damage of a spell, right? Of a simple cantrip that you flick your wrist as you throw out. 25 damage is a significant chunk of this creature's health. As you blast this flame bolt, it hits the creature, sending it sort of reeling, hitting the pillar behind it. Zektaran sort of looks over and says, you have learned, however, your power is almost at a level we need it to be. As he begins to wave his hand, you feel a burning sensation as something on your chest begins to kind of burn. Alright. Casmir, unfortunately, no fate manipulation, but massive fire damage.
Casmir's not going to respond. He's still anxious to see this guy.
Okay, Yara, it is now your turn. Yara, you hit like a fucking truck, but one thing you can do is punch through solid invulnerability, right? If he casts a spell, he can be harmed. As you think to yourself, like, well, that's kind of bullshit. That's not fun, right? As you're like, how do we remove it? How do we get it off of him?
You know what? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Also, he's in a tornado right now, so you might not want to go over there anyway.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm going to... I'm going to do one thing she does very rarely, and that's actually make use of her magic.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be a caster.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on this guy.
Ooh, okay. Awesome. This creature is going to make a saving throw. This is a int? Wisdom? I don't know.
It is a...
On a failed
Intelligence
saving throw.
Yep.
Incredible. Here is the int save. 5 fails. What do you conjure in this creature's mind?
Well, she sits there and kind of utters this like little fey incantation where she like holds her hand up and like makes this like little gesture towards it. Nothing outwardly happens, but for the creature, it sees these vines and like roots start shooting up and grabbing it as it is like pulled down to its knees and held in place.
Incredible. It'll spend however many next turns it can to like break out of these vines. For the rest of you guys see this creature like it starts like thrashing around at nothing around it, confused. As we see Yara, what does this look like? Do you like hold your hand out, point your weapon at it, or we see you give a little wink? Like, what does the spellcast look like, if anything?
Very much like you would picture like a very like traditional like incanter. Like her hand kind of comes up, she makes this like little like gesture where you can almost see it like trace some sort of like little like rune in the air. There's this little like trace of like green light that flutters around it with this like after image, and
Awesome.
the smell of like honeysuckles and everything just like really like swirls up around her, and you see a little flower like bloom up in her hair.
Awesome. Fuck yes. Very cool. Okay, he believes that he's trapped. All right. There we go. This guy is, for all intents and purposes, sort of grappled and restrained over there. Also,
Yep.
you get to do d6 damage to him. As if you want to, we can say like they're thorn vines.
Yeah.
And like digging into him.
So he will take his. I think
It's
I
a
have
little bit of
button
damage,
for
but
it.
the point of the spell is not to damage. It is this sort of very creative way to restrain an enemy, basically, from a distance.
So 4 psychic damage, and she's gonna look back to the others. That one's a bit out of the fight for a little bit. If you don't want to fuck with it.
I will say, because of it's a very clever way you describe it, I will say he mechanically is restrained. He believes he is, right? He's going to try and dodge out of the way, and then he stop himself as he believes the vines are holding him down. He's being restrained. You guys have advantage against him. Very cool. Yara, nicely done. That's your action. You're concentrating on this spell now.
Yep, concentrating on that one since heart to heart isn't a
Movement bonus?
concentration. Don't really have a bonus action, so to speak.
Okay. You can teleport around if you feel like it, but that might be it.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here so that I'm in a better position to protect everyone.
Okay, yeah. As you cast the spell on the demon here, you see the Archmage shake his head, says, "A fool, focusing on the minion, while the master..." And then he stops and looks up like, "Wait, and then we hear this like, whoa, whoa, like alarm begins to blare, as now we go to the turn of the Kobold Golem. This might be fight over right here. As we go to this thing, and the Archmage looks like, "What madness have they wrought?" The golem raises his hand. The whole room begins to shake. He throws the sword up. The sword begins to spin above it. In the other hand, he begins to open its palm, and a black hole of annihilation, like an orb of annihilation, begins to appear, drawing everyone in the room as you hear him say, "Protocol. Total annihilation." I need everyone in the room to make 2 follow-up saves here. Well, depends. I'm going to click both of these so you guys know what happens, just so you know how bad it is. First things that'll happen is he was going to do this magnetic pulse. Everyone within 120 feet of him gets a DC 20 strength save or gets pulled immediately next to him. So that's everyone in the room gets going towards him. Immediately after, the sword, he slams his fist down, and the sword, blade first, comes into the ground, unleashing this meteoric, cataclysmic annihilation impact for 67, low roll, 67 damage here. As the move is basically, he pulls you all in, and then his sword, detonates, doing damage to everyone. That's everyone, this whole room. So, first one. DC 20, strength saving throw from everyone. Bella, you don't need to make this one. You're already right next to him. Everyone else in the room...
is crapping out, and I have a black screen, and I can't do anything.
I've heard about that. That's a bug that's been going around.
Yeah.
See if you can reload.
Yeah, I've
if
tried,
it
3
doesn't,
times.
I don't know if you have another browser.
Let me try.
That might be the only way that I know
You can
of.
switch to Firefox.
I don't use Firefox. I use Chrome or I use DuckDuckGo. So I'll try DuckDuckGo.
Okay, here's the strength save for all of the bad guys here. The restrained demon, I'm going to give disadvantage to. Jesus, he succeeds even with disadvantage. The vines, he grabs onto the vines, or so he thinks. The winged one in the back, let's give strength save 2. That guy fails. He's immediately flung across the battlefield all the way over here. The Archmage, while he can't take damage, he still can make saves against being moved around. DC 20 exactly, he succeeds.
There's a reason I'm doing
Silvery Barbs!
There's a reason I'm doing this.
Here is the reroll. 19, he fails! Oh my god, he is flung into the middle as well.
When that happens, Casmir, because of his robe, when he cast a first level spell, I was going to do this earlier, but he failed. He's going to change his robe to look like what was his name? He's gonna put a bunch of gnomish runes on there that he saw earlier for Vorik Zilmot, covering his robe. So he's
incredible.
He's still under the comprehend languages spell. He can't speak it, but he can understand it.
Incredible. I will say as a part of this, if when you cast a spell and change your robe, quickly thinking here, give me just a history or let's make this a history roll here to see how well you're able to replicate all of those glyphs. If you roll high enough, which 24 is high enough, you feel that pull initially, and then boom, it stops. It lets you go. The golem does not target you, considering you some sort of a denizen or a citizen here, or like an ally of some sort. As Casmir, this creature will fully ignore you from now on.
Sweet.
As you feel that pull, and then he sort of drops you instantly, as you realize it worked. Your quick thinking worked.
Now, at this point, does the silvery barbs go off?
Well, welcome back. Silver Barbs does, yes, go off here and such. He fails, gets pulled in. You get to give someone advantage.
Correct. Okay, excellent. I'm going to give it to Bren.
If I can do anything, hold on.
Oh my god, what's happening? You good?
I don't know. Like, I've never had issues with my network before, but now I'm having issues with Roll20, just, like, putting my computer, like, its memory, like, skyrocketing it.
Yeah, I've had that before. I've had that happen as well.
And now I can't get into the game on any browser.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it!
And then when I was loading in, I was like, well, you know what? I can't see the map, but let me try and just click on like my character sheet. I tried to click on my character sheet, was white, and then it crashed, and that's why I disconnected.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see here. Unfortunately, there's like nothing I can. There's no like reset button on Roll20's side. I'm looking to see on their Twitter if they're having some troubles or.
Because I've never had issues this bad with Roll20.
Yeah. Spellwoven robes on Casmir there. Yes, incredible. Oof. Okay. Emily, I'm not sure. I mean, I can make rolls for you.
Hold on. I'm gonna try and get on Chrome again. I'll try it. That one's. I don't use it on the other one because it's slow on the other one, but I'll try.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Wait, I get +5 from you, right, Yara?
You do. Plus 5.
Okay.
There, which means Roxy, you succeed. You are not going to get pulled in.
Oh,
yes.
God.
Needs to make a saving throw. Let's go. The reroll there on Yara Inspiration. Good call. Yara, you are not pulled in. You realize, horrible. If you get pulled in, fucking Annihilation Meteor Strike kills you.
Oh, my poor Quip.
Quip, wow! Just goes flying towards it. Never stood a chance.
Reroll.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, reroll.
Are you good?
Oh, there we go. Hell yeah.
Bren, you have
Let's
advantage.
go! You had advantage anyway from Silvery Barbs.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, save your inspiration, you stay back there. Okay, Roxy, you watch as Quip, like, wah! Gets dragged away as this giant sword comes down, explode. Now, Bella, you yourself... oh, yes?
Quip is, like, set to, like, be, like, he's gonna, like, fucking save us.
He has potions and stuff like that on. And,
so,
I don't think he can make it. He needs literally like a
natural...
No.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna use this. Quip's an ally. He's below half health. He's within 30 feet.
Oh my god. Okay. Jesus, what a crazy play to make here. Quip has multiple. I don't remember what kind of potions, but I know you gave him a few potions to like run around and heal you guys. Yara, you do realize you're teleporting into like a fucking like a rocket strike, right? Like a nuke is coming down. You're gonna teleport right under it.
Yep, she's gonna teleport right under it. She's gonna like brace with her shield up and like scream and hope that this thing works.
As Quip is like, wah, getting drawn away, we see the sword as you look that way, leap that way, and switch places. Go ahead and step where he is. I'll move him where you are. My God. Yara switches places. Roxy, you instantly get magic resistance, right? Because he's now next to you. When he's within 10 feet of you, you get resistance against spells. Okay, Yara, you appear right next to Bella there. And so the second part here, this meteoric sword strike, does a ton of force damage. The Archmage takes no damage. He's immune to all damage, right? He, boom, lands there, and boom, it hits him, and that's it. That said, I need Bella and Yara, as well as this one fiend that's here to make a dexterity saving throw. DC's 20. The demon guy gets a 7. The demon guy takes, how much damage did he roll? 67 damage. The demon is instantly killed. This demon never got a turn. His body is flung 60 feet into a wall, picked up by the maelstrom, and just flung at a wall. If you guys fail this, you are knocked back 60 feet. You go flying up against the wall.
I'm going to use my inspiration here.
15.
15 is not gonna quite do it. Bella, you have a +5.
I know.
Not
I still
enough.
failed.
Still, Yara, you two teleport. You teleport Bella right next to you here. The Archmage will make the save here. He can't take damage, but if he gets under a 20, okay, boom, he gets blasted. He goes flying. He lands over here, prone. The two of you guys, Yara and Bella, you guys, oh my God. Yara, you go flying straight at Roxy. Sorry, not Yara. Yara, you go flying straight past Casmir. Bella, you go flying straight at Roxy here. Both of you guys take 67 points of force damage, are knocked back 60 feet, and fall. Who's that Pokemon? Jesus. Yara, I need a insane concentration roll for the guy in the imaginary vines. That is a 67 down to half. That's 33. DC's 33. If you get a natural 20, I'll let it. If you get a natural 20, I'll say for sure. But other than that, there's no way.
Don't. It's not happening.
I believe in you, but the dice don't. Yara, you look out, you jump, you save Quip's life. He's still holding the potions there, looking like, what just happened? As you, boom, go flying back. You hit the gate, you slide down. You guys watch as your, like, heavy armor frontline people get just flung by this gigantic thing.
You know, I also have to make a concentration check.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Also a natural 20, right? I think that's the only way you make it. DC's 33. Oh!
I was drinking. Don't do that again, please.
Oh my God. The Hunter's Mark remains. You hit the ground. Oh, breath out of your lungs. You fall. And you open your eyes, and you still see that symbol above it.
Artusa's marked him for death.
Let's fucking go! Awesome! That is the Cobalt Golem's turn. At the end of his turn, he says, electric empowerment required. Summoning droids. As you hear off in the corner, these guys go a bunch of like mechanical sounds, and all of these pillars you guys see along the battlefield open up. Emerging from them and stepping onto the battlefield is a bunch of little versions of these mechanical dudes. They are orbs with a singular eye and a little like makeshift wings, and they sort of fly on out immediately. And you see they're all holding like electric batons. They're like shitty little like metal spears with a little lightning gem that like bzz, 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 that does a little lightning thing at the top as they sort of emerge there. On the other side of the battlefield, you watch as also a bunch of them show up, and then get like minced into the maelstrom immediately, as all of them are instantly destroyed from the maelstrom. The only one that isn't is the one all the way at the bottom there. As you see these little constructs next turn will approach. They're sort of flying not towards you guys. They are like super basic. They look super weak. They don't look that tough. And they're all flying towards the big guy with their little lightning sticks pointed at the giant construct. Okay, that is the construct's turn. Roxy, you realize you almost got fucking slam dunked here. This could have been an insanely dangerous move. You just hope he doesn't get it again. You hope this thing can do it again.
That was what? That was 60...
6-7.
67?
67 points of damage.
I'm gonna have Quip come near me and hand me the potion so I can put him in my bag, and I want his turn to be helping Bella up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no fucking way he can pick Bella up.
You know what? He can help her up. He can't give her a hand. He can't help her up.
He can pretend to help. It's like a little hummingbird trying to lift a fucking a bucket, right? There's no way.
I believe in Quip.
If you want to, go ahead and give me a strength roll for him. On an 18 or above, he lifts this full plate armor person off the ground.
Okay.
He's pulling wings, working overtime. He can't.
Okay.
He's a tiny little dude. He's like that big.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bonus action.
I suck. He's just crying to himself.
Quip, it's all right. She's gonna come over here.
I can't do anything.
She's gonna bonus action dash. She's gonna open this door. She's gonna use the key to open it. Is it locked?
I don't think there's a door there. We kind of
this is where it is.
That's the door you guys enter to. You go to open it, you can't. The key is not reacting to you. You realize this thing is magical. It requires attunement of some kind.
Okay, she's gonna use her. She's gonna bust out. She's gonna bust out her fucking regular thing. She's gonna try to open it.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me a tool. What's it called? Thieves' tools. Roll here.
Thieves' tools.
You know the DC. You saw it last time. It's nearly impossible, right? DC 30.
+5 from Yara.
No, that's saving throws, not checks.
Oh no! Okay.
You need guidance for that and stuff like that. I think that means, unfortunately, 26. It's an incredible roll. It would open any master lock known to mortals, but this. Oh.
I mean, didn't she unlock it already?
I did.
She did, but it locked behind you guys when you guys entered here. That said, Roxy, it's an incredibly good roll, but it's not enough. This is a nearly impossible level. You realize that, this must be a magic item of some sort. If I was attuned to it, I can probably just do its magic or whatever it does, but you're not attuned to it. You just you have it on you, right? But currently, it might as well just be a big magical slab of, iron, right?
Yeah, I what I'm gonna do is, knowing that key is attunement, and knowing that guy knows that I have it, and Yara's on the ground, she's gonna try to put it in Yara's pocket so that way she has the key.
Secretly or
Well, I mean, I don't want him to know that she has the key.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you just, based on your sleight of hand ability and such, he will not have a chance. He's pretty decent at perception. He just got picked up and then punted away 60 feet, landed prone on some tracks. He's still an old man, so you hear my back.
Yeah, I don't want him to know I have it, so I'm gonna give it to Yara.
Yara, you have this strange looking black iron key with a bunch of different rungs and metal bits to it.
Cool.
I don't even think you noticed. You're like, what just happened? Landing.
Yeah, I just don't. He knows I have it, so he's gonna come after me, which is fine.
Exactly.
But I don't want him to have the key, so I'm gonna give it to Yara. Put it in somewhere.
Good thinking. Yep. Okay. There we
That's
go.
my turn.
Roxy, that's gonna be your turn. You attempt, but the door is a master lock. The DC 30 is super fucking hard. Legendary action from him. He's going to use 1. He's going to use action move. He's going to use half of his movement to just stand up, and the other half to just. Wait, no, it's difficult. Is difficult terrain? Is Maelstrom difficult terrain? I
Yeah,
have to
Yes.
check.
it is.
It was in the spell. It said difficult terrain. Yes.
That sucks.
Yeah, it
He
is-
can
it is
stand up and that's
difficult
it. He's trying to inch towards the southern part of it. He cannot. He can just get up. That's his whole movement after being prone in difficult terrain. Brutal. Bryn, we go to you now. That could have sucked. That big move could have sucked. As you realize, it's like winding up. This creature is now winding up, and it's like ready to swing, but it's waiting. As you see these little constructs approaching it, you realize immediately what it's doing. You realize, yes, cobalt is a superconductive material. It's waiting to get electrocuted by these little guys, and then it might swing an empowered strike across the entire room here. That said, you could try to destroy these guys that are about to buff them up. You can focus on the mage and his fiends here, or you can try yourself to overload the machine. You saw what it did. That was fucked up.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna point at the huge, gigantic fucking construct, and I'm gonna try to banish it.
Awesome. Let's go. That is a charisma saving throw, I believe. All right. Oof. Okay. I have some bad news, though. As you begin to cast your spell here, it's not the mage doing this. The construct glows for a moment, and you watch as its body is sort of warded against your spell here due to its ability called Immutable Form. This creature is immune to any sorts of banishments or changes in its appearance or shape. Bryn, you throw the spell out and the construct just shimmers with magic and continues to get ready for its attack. I'm sorry, but that does not affect it.
Maelstrom drops because I cast that.
Okay, gotcha. Maelstrom.
Yeah.
That was it was a calculated risk. If it worked, this would have been insanely good for us. But this creature's main directive is remaining in this space. It cannot be removed from it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, shot my shot, guys. It didn't.
It's a good shot. It was a good shot to take. Okay. That is going to be your action.
I'm gonna move in the aura. Yeah, I'm gonna move in the aura. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Gotcha. Oh, by the way, I don't think I forgot last time. Casmir, real fast. When you got counterspelled, the new counterspell is a little different. Once again, when you get counterspelled now, the new counterspell basically says if you get counterspelled, you get to keep the spell slot. You don't lose the spell slot. So that's nice.
Real quick,
Bella.
Can we chat outside of our turn or yell something?
Yeah, of course. You guys.
I don't know the rules on that, so I was like, I want to make sure I can.
That's totally fine. If you want to, you can always type it up in the chat.
Casmir's gonna yell, "Get behind me!"
Get behind me. Okay, gotcha. All right, Bella, you hit a wall. You are prone. There's a tiny little minion trying to lift you up. You see Quip crying, little acid tears trying to pick you up.
Okay. Could you help me up?
Well, of course. Yeah, you stand up. Half your movement.
Yes. Okay, half my movements, and then I will. If possible, basically, what's behind you, Casmir? Like where Bryn is, or where? Like, am I behind you, or?
I guess in what way do you mean, Casmir? Behind you from whose angle?
In Casmir's head, he knows he's warded from the thing right now, so they're behind him. He won't strike us first; he'll strike the other thing. And there's something that he wants to do, but you guys don't know that.
Basically, be around him, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move my 15 feet towards him. I don't know if I.
Can't get to him yet. Can't get into the paladin aura quite yet.
Okay, yeah, so I'd be like right next to Bryn, right?
Pretty much. I'll move you. Yeah, there you go.
I think I just moved myself. So I will summon the echo.
Gotcha.
As far away as I possibly can towards the big guy.
Gotcha.
and then I'd move it into melee with him. So I can walk on lava. So I will with the cloak. So I will move. Well, actually, this is a good question. Since I'm frightened, can the echo move towards her? Towards
Echo
the
can. Yeah.
Okay,
Totally.
great.
Yeah.
So-
There.
Yeah, so I'll move the echo there, and then I'll start taking my swings.
Let's go.
But,
Slashing away
I'm
at this thing.
disadvantage.
You do have
Disadvantage
disadvantage.
because it ends at the
Here.
end of my turn, correct?
End of your turn. End of this turn, it'll go away. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I won't do anything crazy.
Brutal.
Just my 3 attacks here.
Okay. Just the 3.
Just the 3. Fighter things. Okay, here we go. First attack.
25 hits, so let's go. Okay, incredible. That is going to be 20 points of damage to it.
By the way,
you're chopping through it pretty fast.
I forgot to mention last turn. I have graze, so even if I know I missed.
If you missed 6 damage, right? Yeah.
6
So
damage,
6
yeah,
extra
so-
damage to it.
Yeah. So I missed
Gotcha.
1 last turn, I believe. So
Awesome.
as a 6 extra damage, 20 to hit.
20 misses.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
God.
All right, here we go. Third
So
attack.
it's not even that it's like you see it, you hit it. It's just you can penetrate the adamantine. that it's
Right.
made from, 23 is its AC. You hit for 18 points of damage.
So even when it misses, though, it takes 6 points. So
Right, 6 damage on that one as well. I mean, you're chopping through it. You are working on it here. It's not really close to bloodied yet, but you took a solid chunk of its
Okay.
energy. You slash and spin and slash and continue to attack here. You see sparks and arcane electricity flying in all directions. All right,
Okay,
okay.
next turn, guys. I'll get next turn.
All right, Bella, your mind clears. You are no longer frightened. All right, the Archmage. Okay, Archmage's turn. Actually, before his turn, at the end of Bella's turn there, he is going to use another move action. He's going to go 30 feet this way, trying to hide behind this pillar from this gigantic fucking robot. He's going to go like that. And then we go to his turn. So on his turn, first of all, this guy... the demon in his employ is like, haha, I finally freed myself from these horrible vines. He moves 30 feet, running towards Bella over here. Bella, this creature runs up to you here, this ice creature, and as it approaches, it raises its sort of ice claw and slams it into the ground in front of it. This creature is going to do a freezing smite ability on you here. It is a little something that looks like this. Oh, that's quite high. So this is a 30-foot raid each creature within 30 feet of this guy. So everyone, all of you guys, including the big golem guy, need to make a DC 15 con save or take a ton. I rolled quite high there. Ton of cold damage. If you fail by 5 or more, so if you get 10 or lower, you also become restrained in ice until next turn. Bryn, you're restrained in ice. Okay, let's see here. Bella, your echo is once again destroyed.
Actually, no, wait.
Oh wait.
Bryn, you rolled a 15.
Bryn,
exactly.
that's a 5 extra, so you 15 exactly. You
Game just shit
succeed.
itself again. Hold on.
Paladins! I'm shaking my fist at the sky. Excellent. Casimir, 17 succeeds. Bella succeeds. Yara,
Concentration.
just a 15. I think Quip's a goner. I think even if he succeeds, he's a goner now.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I took the potions already, so.
Okay, gotcha. Very good call. Quip disappears.
So 13 damage, did you say?
Oh,
He succeeds, but that's still half of the half. I think that's too much for him. That's 27.
he takes, what is this, ice?
Oh, no, he's
cold.
not resistant. Right, it's not resistant. He takes 14 damage after reduction. He had 6 left.
Even
so-
with his resistance as well?
I don't think he's resistant to cold.
It
is
says
he?
cold damage resistance.
Oh, he
cold.
is. Hold on. So he had 8 health left. He took 27 down to a 13. Down to a 6. He has 2 hit points left. He's alive. Oh my god, he's fucking alive. Incredible. All right, a cold-based attack. It slams its sort of jumps forward, slams its ice fist into the ground, sending the frost wave here. Incredible. Okay, let's see here. Roxy, you are the only one who fails here. You take the full 27 damage. You're not restrained, but it's still on.
I don't get the +5 to Yara?
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yes, totally do. You are all, except for Bella here in the aura, all of you guys succeed. That is awesome. That is 13 cold damage to all of you guys, and that is going to be it. Yes, the creature tries to restrain basically Yara, right? Because Yara's on the ground. If she becomes restrained while prone, that's a bitch of a situation to be in. Okay, that is the creature's turn. Now the Archmage himself.
Did the construct do damage?
Yes, it does. Thank you. It makes a Constitution saving throw. It has advantage, gets a 26. All right, it succeeds here, taking Silvery Barbs. You can Silvery Barbs natural 20s, remember? This thing has something called magic resistance that gives it advantage against magic spells and effects. So good thinking, not gonna work here, unfortunately. The golem takes full cold damage. The golem does not seem to be resistant. Oh, sorry, half, but he's not resistant to cold damage. All right, there we go. The golem sort of looks at this ice devil and is about to, like, cleave it. Okay, the mage, Archmage Zactaron, is going to step forth. He begins to conjure a horrible spell. He looks over to Roxanne, says, "Vile thief, bring back what you stole." He's going to cast a big old nasty spell on you here. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Actually,
I still my reaction, right?
I do.
One.
I believe you do.
Or of devotion. People can't be charmed in my vicinity.
Incredible. As he's going to use his action here, let me click it so you can see what he's doing. He's going to cast Dominate Person, which is a charm type effect. You feel your mind overwhelmed with darkness and shadows, and then it clears instantly as Yara's sheer presence prevents this effect from working. Instantly. Awesome. Nicely fucking done. Let's go. Levels in Paladin absolutely paying off here. Okay, incredible. He tries to, like, bring back what you stole, right? And it doesn't affect you at all. That's his whole turn. Actually, hold on. Right, never mind. That's all right here. That said, Casmir, we're gonna go to you. That's his whole turn.
Okay. Casmir is going to step out of his counterspell range. Walk in front of the golem and throwing his cloak or his robe out wide so the symbols are still showing, like holding his arms in front of his friends. He's going to point at Zactaron and yell, "Intruder there," playing off of him being the Zilmot.
Interesting.
They've proven that they can understand common. So
you heard it talk, yeah. You can give me a deception roll here. The creature doesn't seem to wish to harm you, but it doesn't seem to feel any need with a 12.
I'm going to use my inspiration here.
Okay. It doesn't seem to have a need or a necessity to follow your orders, it seems, but it doesn't seem to want to attack you either.
Oh my goodness, come on.
Okay, you speak out to it, but the creature seems to ignore you for now. You speak out like, "That one, go for that one," and you see it's still winding up its sword, about to do like a giant cleave.
Right, I'm still kind of in the way, right? So,
well, kinda. He's 70 foot tall. He's swinging down from above, right?
Well, take cover, guy friends. That'll work. But he's holding his action.
Holding his action for what?
Casmir's holding his action for when Zactaron is about to get hit by this thing to dispel his immutable form.
Ooh, very clever. Very good. All right, Casmir, that's going to be your turn. At the end of your turn, Zactaron is going to use 2 legendary actions to cast one of his big spells. He is going to cast Yeah. Oof. Okay. Can he reach with this? 60 feet? Just up to Yara. Well, he wants to kill Roxy first, so that's not gonna do it. Okay. He is going to cast a big old spell on you. Actually, this might be out of range as well. God damn it, everything's 60 feet. Never mind. Just far enough here. He can't move, which is unfortunate for him. Okay, I think he is... Jesus, what is with roll 20? Roll 20 is really bugging up. I apologize. Let me see. I gotta try and fix this. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm getting some weird, like, I need to reload as well. Okay, there you go. I think we're good. Okay, I think he's just going to gear up for his next turn, realizing that spells of domination and such will not work on you guys. He's going to use 2 of his legendary actions to cast a spell called Crown of Stars. Basically, he casts a spell, 7 of these, like, orbs, glowing star orbs appear around him. This is a 7-level spell. On his turns, as a bonus action, he can send one of these, and it does a ton of damage if it hits a person. So he currently has 7 of these stars on him. Actually, hold on, I think I might have a little star symbol that's better. No, I do not. Never mind. All right, there we go. That is going to be his whole turn. He uses that legendary action. Yara, we now go to you. You are prone. Your heart-to-heart is working. Casmir tries to command this thing, but it doesn't seem to listen.
Oh, shit.
You see Roxy next to you, like, come on, and her, like, one of the lockpicks, like, breaks.
I'm gonna stand up. That's gonna be my first thing.
Excellent. You hear Quip, like, scream, like, how am I alive? How? He's just screaming over here, horrified. All right. But the potions are off of him. Your job was done last time. Potions are saved. Might want to start using some.
Yeah, I think actually... What am I gonna do here?
There's a big old ice devil here, and you know how good you are against devil creatures.
I'm amazingly awesome against devil creatures.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna step right here. I'm going to look to Bryn. Really appreciate it if you could do your, your other thing right about now. Cool, sort of hurting. Yeah, be the healer we know you to be.
Well, 2 turns. What do you mean? I tried to finish the guy.
I know. Giving you shit. Just giving you shit.
My God. Yeah. Excellent. Yara, you step up. That's your movement.
I'm gonna attack the devil.
That hits. Absolutely, that hits. That is 8 points of damage here. Let's see. He needs to make a strength save.
He's also gonna roll.
Sorry, it's a con save. But it's the same pretty much roll here. 5 fails, goes down. He's prone for the follow-up attacks, but that is going to be 8, 13, 21 points of damage to him. Is that extra D8 in there, by the way? Because he's a fiend man?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And this is 2nd level?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. He's bloodied from that one strike.
And then we're gonna swing again.
Swing one more time. You have advantage this time. 28 hits. Let's go. 9 points of damage. Okay, yeah, he's still bloodied. Anything else?
Sure. Yeah, I'll throw another smite on that.
Just another smite.
This thing
Gotta get rid of him. What level?
Yep. Same.
Another second. Nice. Awesome. Barely alive. Barely on the ground, still standing, still alive. As it, boom, you rush up. Icicles go flying. Frost and rime spread in the space as he hits the ground. As you drive the second one down, we see blood and ice flying everywhere. Awesome. Nicely done. That's a lot of damage to this guy. Getting rid of him here. Yara, I think it's going to be your turn.
I have 5 feet of movement left, so I'll step right back here.
All right. There we go. Next up, we go to the Kobold Golem. Kobold Golem has those two horrible abilities. One to pull you in, and second one to bring the sword down. He is going to roll. I'm going to roll 2d6s. On a 6 only, he recovers these. First one is the Magnetic Pulse, the one that brings people in. On a 6, he gets it back. 2, he does not. Second one is that Annihilation ability that does all that crazy damage. On a 6, he gets it back. 1, he does not. Good. Very good for us. The Golem steps forward. And with great stride, as he scans the room here, he holds his arm out. You watch all of these little drones fly towards him. They all approach him quickly as they fly over. And as they do, all of them hold their little lightning spears and zap him. And as they do, you watch it, its body begins to sort of electrocute and begins to like glow and empower here. As it does. You guys, again, watch as this creature's eyes turn from these orbs of, like, dim blue light into bright electric, vibrant white, as he takes lightning damage here. And each of these little guys, by the way, they do, like, a single point of lightning damage to him, but that's all he needs. As his conductive body ability, when it takes lightning damage, it does not. It's immune to lightning. Its attacks until its next turn do extra bunch of lightning damage, and anyone who hits him in melee gets zapped with lightning as well, as he is now powered up for this turn. As it raises its cleaver, it is going to make 3 attacks. It is going to move with 1 step going over the entirety of the pool here. It sees the person closest to the vault room. He swings a massive attack. Doesn't matter what he swings here, just because Zektoron is, like, immune to attacks right now. He's immune to damage.
Helmet action for that.
Yes, exactly. As the sword attack comes on down, you unleash a Dispel Magic spell. I think you are more than 60, right? You clever bastard. You
That's
65.
Right.
Okay, this is a 9th level spell, Casmir.
Yeah,
this is where all the marbles go. This is a DC 19 intelligence check. On a DC 19 success, his invulnerability fully goes away.
I don't have my proficiency anymore. Or my inspiration, damn it. Alright, so you need what now?
Yeah. A DC 19 intelligence check.
DC 19. Okay. Come on, 11 or better.
Super hard. Super hard.
Let's go.
No, hold on. Not a saving throw.
Oh.
That's your proficiency bonus in there. Just your intelligence added to this, which is your int is +5, right?
Yes.
So that's a 13 plus 5. You rolled an 18.
Right.
My inspiration.
You sure?
What was that? Sorry?
Take my inspiration.
Inspiration? Okay, 14 or better. Just an intelligence check here. I cannot
Gotcha.
believe that's an 18. Let's see it one more time.
Ugh.
No.
Not going to work, unfortunately, here. Casmir, you unleash all of your arcane might, and it hits him, and it begins to peel away the diamond. You see his sort of wrinkled skin beneath as he looks like, what are you doing, boy? As the sword comes down, and I think just the sort of the push of the air by this thing's massive glaive-like sword sort of buffets you backwards a little bit, causing you to lose momentary concentration here. That said, the sword attack swings against him, hits him directly. Actually, let's see if it hits him here, because it does happen. Some extra stuff happens when he does get hit with the sword. 22 does hit him, but it doesn't do any damage to him. He's immune to all that damage, but he's pushed 15 feet away. He goes boom, flying that way. A sound of diamond getting sparked up happens.
Yeah.
He brings the sword around, attacks the prone demon right in front of him. Hitting the demon. I mean, demon's dead. That's 27 points of damage. The demon is cleaved and destroyed. And then Bella, next one in line. This one goes for you. 27 for you, Bella. Bella, you take 22 points of slashing damage. You are knocked 15 feet away. You're already up against the wall. You can't go anywhere. Oh, we lost someone. Who did we lose? We lost Jess?
Oh, my headset.
Oh, welcome back. All right, Bella, 22 damage. That is the Kobold Golem's turn. Roxy. Roxy, with your Thieves' Tools attempt before, you realize you can't unlock this door again. Unless you come up with like a different approach to it, just trying to pick at it won't work.
Fuck.
You see that the golem is like marching towards the Archmage, towards the villainous Zactaron, but it can't hurt him. The golem wants to focus on him because he's the closest to the vault over there, but like can't do anything to him.
Okay. Now this thing that this man, this annihilation shit he is doing.
Oh, sorry. One last thing, Bella. You do take a little more damage here.
Lightning damage?
Because he is zapped with lightning right now. Glowing sort of magically here. You will take this first instance here. That is 13 more lightning.
Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, this is looking rough for me.
Okay. So, yeah, now go ahead, Roxy.
Okay, so knowing that I don't think I will be able to unlock this door, and I don't think we will be able to survive another round of this electricity stuff.
Roxy, I will say, with your passive perception, you look up and over, and you see the seam that's sort of like the middle of its head, and it goes down into its chest. You see something, like inside of its body. You see, like, scaffoldings and railings and, like, little ladders inside. You see the glow from inside of it. You realize this creature has a whole, like, room inside of it.
Inside the creature itself?
Inside of the golem, where the lightning is sparking now and everything with the light illuminating it. I'll say you and Bryn, both because of your insane passive perceptions, notice that this creature has a bunch of like levers and buttons and a bunch of like wires and like rigging inside of it.
You know who's immune to lightning?
I mean, I'll let her know, but I don't know how you can climb up there.
Oh, I don't need to climb. Hold on.
I mean, she'll let her. I mean, she could see it. You said me and her could see
Are you
it.
guys gonna let the
you guys
party
look
know?
up if you want to. What are your call? I think you guys are you linked mentally? Casmir's spell.
We are.
The what's it called? You guys can talk mentally. Yeah.
Got it. I could get it next turn.
How much room is in there?
Which, by the way, awesome cinematic. There's a room for a small family of 20 to live in. There's a lot of room in there.
Someone tell me.
Yeah, she will relay that information, but I don't know how. You said he's so tall. How many feet up is to get in there though?
About 50. He's 70 foot tall total. That's at this like high chest level. About 50 up.
Okay. I don't think I would be able to make it up there, and I don't think everyone else would.
Get near me.
And I can't hear you.
Get near me.
Good. Or if you want to, you can again try to. Well, I don't know what you would do here. The golem is being scary. You can always try to beat it down. Like it's taking a lot of damage. Bella has done a ton of damage to it already. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have no desire to kill it. I mean, if it's there to protect whatever in there, I wanted to keep protecting it. I mean...
Oh, by the way, Bella, a con save. DC for concentration. 22,
Yep.
13, 35, DC 17 con save. But yes, Roxy, keep going.
She doesn't know this is going to work, so she's going to cast Rope Trick above her, and she's going to tell Quip to try to make his way in there. So he can survive, because she doesn't know if he's going to make it all the way up there, and she doesn't know if this fucker is going to try to dispel it, so she'll have Quip go up in there. And it'll be a backup, just in case people can't make it, because I don't know, Rope Trick is 60 feet up, right?
Yeah, up to 60. But remember, you got to like manually climb those 60.
Yeah, she'll put it right by the door, just in case, if people can't make it there. They can try to make it in here, so they'll have a second option. But she'll tell Quip to go into the Rope Trick. She'll cast that, because she can't do anything with this fucking door.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Okay.
her action. Her bonus action, I guess she said, Casmir said get near him. So, she actually should just move here. She has enough space.
Understood. Okay.
And that's it.
Roxy, that's going to be your turn. The Archmage is going to use his last legendary action here to use a move action. He will approach this door. And he watches he's getting ready to cast some sort of a spell. All right. Roxy, that is going to be your turn for now. We have a rope trick waiting. Safety little zone if we need it. Bryn, your turn.
Because I want to test something before they try to do this.
Now, as a quick mention here, before you guys continue your planning, this guy is a creature, right? He's not like a moving platform. You can teleport inside of it. If you guys have teleportation abilities, you can teleport on its like shoulders and head outside of its body, but you can't teleport inside of it.
Oh, damn.
You would have to teleport you can teleport on its chest and shoulders and then climb your way in, but you can't just teleport inside a guy, because if you could do that to anyone, that would be devastating.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Storm Door. Because I want to
What
test.
the fuck is a storm door? Aha! Storm door. Oh, this is Dimension Door, but wait, is it? No, it's not. Hold on, what is this? Storm Door, 1 action, concentration, 10 minutes, crackling with lightning. You teleport up to 120 feet to an occupied space. Each creature within 5 feet of both the space you left. Dexterity, so it takes
It's
D12
like
lightning
Thunderstep
damage.
almost.
On each of your turns, you can use your bonus action, Cold Lightning, and open such a storm door again. Wow, that is a very cool spell. So what does this look like? Do we see you turn into a bolt of lightning and zip upward, or like, what is this?
Well, it's a door, so I would say it's kind of like it's like a clap, and then like it looks like it shutters open. So like it is a lightning bolt, but it shutters, so kind of like a flash of lightning, and then the door opens up on top of, I would say, on top of the creature, because he said he can't go inside of him. So and because I want to test if he's going to release lightning energy when I land on him, because the rest of the party can't really take that if that's the case. Bryn can't, because she's immune to it.
When you touch or attack this guy, lightning zaps you. So we see this creature look down, and once again, this is like a hyper-aware guardian, right? It looks at you, you cast your spell, you disappear, and we see this thing like look up, and we get this cinematic shot of you appearing above it and sort of flying down towards it. You land on its shoulder or like head here, and as you do, you watch this conductive sort of like just like zap and connect to your shoulders, and everything zap into your eyes, you guys begin to sort of feed off of each other infinitely, right? As you're getting more lightning energy, he's getting more lightning energy, as it doesn't hurt you. You don't take lightning damage, but touching him would do lightning damage to you.
Okay, and then yeah, you said there's levers and stuff in that room, so she's gonna try and get
inside.
Yeah. So she's gonna try and get inside.
Awesome. You jump from the side, slide on and sort of end your way in there. You land on a railing. You see like a metal pathway that goes into a little kind of room, glass windows, so a bunch of panels and buttons inside of it, a bunch of cables around you, electric energy, and you look up where its head is. There's a gigantic, about like 12 feet in diameter, a blue crystal that is glowing with powerful magic inside. You imagine that's some sort of like a heart or a battery or like a, like an engine, whatever it is. You can move into the room there if you want to, or you can start fucking up these like cables around and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Incredible. You, that is your action, I believe, however.
That was the spell, was my action, yeah.
Gotcha. You have a bonus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna... yeah, that was a spell, so, I don't really have any bonuses aside from that.
A potion, maybe, if you have one.
I could, I guess, yeah. Yes. Potion of healing.
You are now in the, because of your lightning immunity, by the way, you're like in the safest place possible.
Oh, yeah.
You're like inside the golem here. But you realize if your friends were...
Yeah, that's why she's trying to fuck it up.
Might zap them.
I'm gonna over the ascending earring too. She's gonna let them know, like, guys, like you can't come in here. It's you.
Yeah, you hear through the telepathy here. Bryn, you, because you're immune to it, do not take, and you realize this is how bad it is being inside of it next to its core, you do not take this, what would have been 37 points of lightning damage, as you are literally next to, like, the nuclear radiator, right? You're like, oh god, nuclear reactor right above you.
Yeah, guys, like, if you could just fucking turtle down, I'm gonna try and do something.
Bryn, I mean, you've always been scholarly, but you look over and see like, oh god, a bunch of gnomish writing next to like levers
no.
and buttons and
I
plugs
don't know what
and
any of this
everything.
means.
Yeah. You do. I will say, however, as you approach, you see two buttons. One is they're both red, but one is like a pale red, one is a dark red, and they have gnomish words written under them. You see that?
All right, guys, we're
That is
flipping
your
a coin.
turn, I believe, with your action
Yeah.
bonus action to drink. Are you drinking a potion?
Yeah, I'll drink a potion. What
Roll
is
it up.
just a regular one?
2d4 plus 2. While you roll that up, Bella, we go to you.
Oh, that's cool. 4.
Well, shit. 4 healing is better than no healing.
Great, because I am not getting any healing or anything. I just gotta heal myself. So I have a greater healing potion. I think that's my best here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just drink that for full using my action.
Okay. Now, I was going to say, you know that Roxy has some potions right now. I don't know what kind of potions you guys got, but you could move over to someone and ask for, like, can I get a potion? And then if you guys, anyone has a superior, you can drink that as an action. I don't know if you guys do.
I don't think we have a superior.
Okay. Yep.
All
right.
You speak up because I don't think we do.
Yeah. Do we have anyone with a potion willing to give to Bella here?
I think he had a greater. And I had the regular. Yeah, but I took it because I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't
Gotcha.
I have
Alright.
two greater.
Casmir has a greater
in my inventory.
Gotcha.
So,
Bella,
okay,
that's
I
going
think
to be 20 hit points as an action as you slam it down.
Great. So that's going to be my action. So
Bella,
20
you see little robots on the side ready to like fly up again and zap the guy with lightning to reactivate this thing.
So that's my action, and then I'm going to second wind.
Second wind, let's go.
For my bonus action.
Bonus action, more healing. Let's go D10 plus fighter level healing.
Here's D10.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
Plus the 11, 21 healing. Better than a
that's
potion.
actually
Goddamn.
good healing.
That's awesome. 40 plus healing in one turn.
So 41 points of healing. Wow, that's really good for me. I needed that.
Excellent. Hell yeah.
Okay,
Unless you're gonna be actionably surging, yeah?
Nah, I just need to move. So
yeah.
What am I looking at here? I gotta like measure it out, or I can't.
The
even
guy's
measure,
all the
can
way
I?
at the door. The Archmage Zektoran is at the door, casting some sort of a spell. He doesn't have his key, right? He's trying to cast something to get in.
He's gonna cast knock or something. I can't. It's hard for me to do this. So how far am I away from the center platform? Like, can I move 30 feet to get towards these guys?
Onto the platform over here?
Yeah.
You are about with your strength, you can easily leap across. You are about
I can run through
25
lava.
feet. Oh, but it's 10 feet down, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
you can jump across.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, you can get onto the middle platform.
Yeah, let me get into the middle platform.
Middle platform. I'm gonna put you there. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you. And that's my turn.
That's gonna be you. You see these guys like slowly floating in your direction. All right, we go now to the Archmage. On his turn, he is going to cast a knock spell. He sort of exclaims, "Always come prepared. No thief can stop what comes next." He casts a spell. He needs to roll an Arcana roll here. This is still a very complicated thing that he's trying to do. Very hard, but he has insane Arcana bonus. 34 Arcana. He unlocks the door. He waves his hands. You watch these glyphs disappear and move and disappear one by one, and the door in front of him opens. He pops the door. As he does, he is going to step on through. He looks inside. You guys, I don't know how much you can see from there, but there's like fucking piles of treasure in that room. He's looking for something. He scowls as he surveys the room. Says, "Damn it!" He's going to come out. That is going to be his turn. Whatever he was looking for isn't there. He starts heading down south next. All right, that is his whole turn. Actually, sorry, he has Crown of Stars on. As a bonus action, he can lob these magical stars at you guys. He is going. He sees this gigantic golem, but it's not a problem right now. He's invulnerable. He doesn't care about it. With the Crown of Stars, I believe he can only bonus action to send one of these motes. Right. So 120-foot range. Yara, you are the only sort of obvious target right now, the one he can see in the moment. Yara, actually, no, he still doesn't like Roxy. Roxy, he's just gonna try and get rid of you here.
That's fine. That's fine.
Roxy, an arcane bolt comes flying towards you. Here is a attack roll. Natural 2 for 17, which I think misses you.
It does miss
You
me.
duck to the side as this arcane star goes past you and explodes in the background with a mighty arcane force.
She
Casmir.
wants to get him to keep hitting her. So, fuck you!
Simple thief, you could never understand the arcane might. And he throws one of these stars as you fucking dodge again and again. All right, Casmir, your turn. You hear him say, you found yourself with a lot of these simple beasts. You are meant for more, but that's all right. Your eye will open to it soon enough. And you feel a itching within that left eye. Again, that pulsation, that unpleasant pressure within your ocular sockets.
Oh, fantastic. He's gonna ignore that.
Your turn.
And then using that bond, telepathic bond, do we all want to move away from this thing and heal up, or do we try and stop him?
If you want to try and stop him, I mean, it's up to you.
Whatever he was looking for wasn't in that first room.
Can you guys dispel his invulnerability?
Bella's like, I will fuck him up if I can.
I can't yet. I need time. But, so Casmir, he's going to use the forecasted spell he held onto before he started the mission.
Okay.
Because in my bio here, I put in Guardian of Civilization.
Oh, interesting. And you cast this through what means again, did you say?
Forecast.
Forecast. Can you click that as
Sure.
well to show us that ability? Yeah. Forecast, look at that. 6th level spell here. Yeah, you
guess
choose
so,
one of your
too.
spells of 5th level or lower, and you store it for later. Once before the spell's end, you can cast the spell without expending a spell slot, which at which time you lose it as your forecasted spell. Now, choose a 5th level spell. That one action. I believe. Does it still use your action to like do this, or how does this work?
Yeah, use my action to cast it.
Right, one casting time of one action, and the spell you did is unfortunately the Guardian of Civilization is a bonus action spell, not an action spell.
Oh, that was an action.
I'll allow it here. It's minor difference, right? It's totally fine, but for future notice, I guess.
No, that's great. I'll remember that later. I was holding on. Yeah. I'll remember
All
that for
good,
later.
all good. No worries at all. So you instantly cast the spell without expending a spell slot, which means this turn you cast basically 2 spells, right? First thing that happens is Guardian Civilization. You cast this spell here. You choose to become either an enlightened scholar or a willful warrior. What do you choose?
Enlightened Scholar.
Enlightened Scholar, you have any intelligence rolls you make to gain information have advantage. Your wisdom saving throws have advantage. Your intelligence-based attack rolls have advantage. You can use a help action as a bonus action. When you use an action to help an ally that is attacking a creature, the target of the attack can be within 15 feet rather than 5. Bunch of fucking advantages, bunch of power-ups here. What does this look like? Do we see you take on some sort of like a majorly glowing mantle or a cloak or like floating energy around you or something like that?
Yeah, I think the floating energy would spark well, and his circlet would also grow large, and the eye would open up.
Awesome. That's a bonus action. You still have your action. You are concentrating now on this effect.
Right.
Awesome spell.
Well, hell. He's still closest to the door.
Yeah.
I think... Oh, I cast a spell, so I can't cast another spell. That's not a...
No, you did, because when you do this forecast thing, it says that you cast a spell without expending an additional spell slot. The way spellcasting works now, the minor change to it, when you cast a spell, you can only cast one, like a leveled spell slot using spell per turn. So if you have spells and abilities that cast spells without using spell slots, like through items, staves, stuff like that, you can still cast another spell on your turn.
That's amazing.
So cast it here. When you do this bonus action, you activate this spell, and you can still cast any other spell. You still have an action. So it's a great little way to like cheat the system a little bit.
Okay, friends, do you want me to try and open that door, the one that Roxy was working on, or try and make him not vulnerable?
Try to make him not vulnerable. That's what I would say.
Then I will hold my action for when the thing takes a swing at him.
Okay, understood. Yep. All right. Casmir, end of your turn. He's going to use one legendary. He's going to take a walk, move action. He's going to go to this other door. That's his whole turn. That's his whole action there. Casmir, end of your turn. We go to Yara. Yara, you're up next.
Oh.
You see, Casmir is winding up for the ability to like dispel him here. But you do realize also, you saw the golem is focusing on people who are closest to the door in like degrees of attacks, right? So going after this guy might bring some wrath onto you.
Yeah, but I can also help there. Okay.
You see Bryn up on the fucking golem going, "Don't come here!" She's getting blasted to the side of the head with a bunch of lightning and nothing is affecting her.
Question. My phantom steed. If that has been previously summoned, can I bring it to me?
Yes, but it is an action to do it.
That's perfectly fine.
Excellent. Let me get your phantom steed. I don't think we've actually used this before. They changed it up. I'm going to give you your phantom steed character sheet in a second here. Oh, it's called different. It's now called Outworldly Steeds in the character sheet. You son of a bitch, Roll20. Give me the character sheet. Stop lagging.
Give me my mount.
Give me. Horse! Or probably not a horse. Once you give me some art for it, I can switch it up.
I didn't
but
shoot it
I'm
you.
going to...
A while back.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
You asked what it was.
Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. That's right. I apologize. I gotta set that up. Sorry, life's been a little busy lately. I apologize. I'm gonna give you control of it for now, though. Here you go. Here it is. If you shift double-click it, you can get instant access to it.
Perfect.
And you will notice it has all kinds of fun abilities. I imagine you're summoning the Fey version of it.
Yeah.
Okay. It can also be celestial or fiendish.
It's, it's fine being a Fae.
Okay, that's your action to summon it. You can take half your movement to hop on it, and then you can use its move speed or a dash action as well to move like a crazy person. And because it's a Fae one, it has a special bonus action it can also do.
Yeah, it's I think it can do healing touch is one of them.
No, that's the celestial one.
Or,
The
sorry,
Fae one
no,
can teleport 60 feet.
Yeah, so
Which is fucking great.
more fucking movement than I need. But yeah, so it's gonna teleport. I'm just using it to like do its teleportation and like run down there, and if I can, you just drive it into him and see if I can't knock him away from the door. I know this is terrible with that thing being...
It can't attack right now, right? Because when it functions as a mount, it can't actually attack people. But you can get, like, in his face, basically. Because you used your action already, right? To summon him,
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be fine. We can go
You
down...
can totally move. It moves 60 feet, right? So you can, with a dash, you can go 120. You can easily get there.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll be down there in his face.
All right, there we go. Nicely done, Yara. He looks on over to you, but then sort of scowls and disregards you entirely. Like, you can't hurt me. You don't matter, huh?
My
I think that might be it.
No, sorry. Think what I want to do for my bonus action real quick.
You can maybe cast one of your smite spells to empower your next attack. A healing potion is always a good idea. Lay on hands, maybe.
Yeah, I'm reading one thing real quick. Where'd that go? Shit. There you are. Yep, no, that'll be it. I'll. Oh yeah, shit. I don't have a potion, so I'm just here and I'm ready.
Okay.
Waiting for him to maybe provoke an attack of opportunity. That'd be great.
Yeah. Good call. Yara, that's the end of your turn. We go to the golem. Oh, actually, at the end of your turn, he's going to cast the spell. He's going to cast the knock spell here again, his second one. He is going to make that Arcana roll again. This time around, for whatever reasons, he has advantage. You see something glows on his inventory, and he is going to use that Arcana, try to open it. 23. Okay, he manages to open this door as well here. The door pops open, and I don't think you can see much in there. I don't know if you guys... Bella, you might be able to see a little bit in there. You see that chamber has multiple chests in it, with one massive one sitting in the middle. All right. When that door opens, you hear this like whoop, 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 like alarm begin to blare, and the giant golem begins to spin its head and then body kind of slowly that way. All right, the golem's turn. The golem calls forth all of these little minion guys. They are going to approach. Bella, a bunch of these guys fly past you. You can attack one of them as they fly by if you wish.
Yeah, of course, I definitely will. Here comes the attack. Here we go.
14 does hit. 15. You kill all of them. These are minions. Therefore, the damage carries over between them. As Bella, you swing and cleave through all of them as they just bunch of parts, metal parts, roll past you and fall into the lava behind you. However, the one only remaining here who wasn't in your range and approaches, goes, zaps the guy. As he does, the body of the creature again wells with lightning energy.
All it needs is one?
Any lightning damage it takes immediately powers up. As his body begins to arc with electricity, as inside of it, Bryn, you look up and you see the core like begin to glow more powerful. Again, you're getting zapped a bunch, but you don't feel anything, right? You're like, I'll be fine. But my friends outside are about to get fucked up. Okay, here's those two rolls. First for the magnetic pulse, need a 6. Gets a 6. Next one is for the cataclysmic annihilation move. It needs a 6. Gets a 5. Okay, still bad because of where it's standing. The creature is going to step forward, breaking through these pillars over here, stepping on the bodies of these guys who just fucking break and destroy. Bryn, you move with them. You're like over there on the shoulder. As it's going to move here, it holds its arm out and conjures that black hole in it. It pulses inward as I need, again, everyone on the battlefield to give me a DC 20 strength save. The 3 of you guys that are on this side, if you fail, you will hit him and fall into the lava right below.
Does Casmir have to?
Casmir, you do not. You are immune to this effect.
Are you kidding me?
This is a magical effect, Bella. You have advantage.
Okay.
Whew. With a plus
This
13,
is
goddamn.
For the mount.
This is for the mount.
So
Well, plus
16
5.
Plus 5.
Let's go. Succeeds.
Can that count for me if I'm just holding on to it?
I'll give you advantage because it succeeds.
Cool. And then advantage.
Does it affect its minion?
Sorry, what?
Does it affect its minion?
It does not. It seems to be able to designate who it's gonna do this to.
Okay,
or
gotcha.
not. Unfortunately, Yara, you fail here. The wizard man, Zactaron here, gets a 16. Zactaron is going to use one of his legendary resistances. He doesn't get a typical one like most powerful bad guys. He's not on that legendary mythical level. Instead, he has something called, legendary resistance, like anyone else. However, to use this feature, he needs to sacrifice a 5th level spell slot, which he will happily do. He will sacrifice a 5th level spell slot here and choose to stay standing here. He does not want to get drawn away now that he's so close. You yourself, however, here, Yara, you are drawn towards the creature over here. Okay, Roxy, 19. You quite literally needed a natural 20. Roxy's body flies towards the creature. Roxy, can I have you make... this is a pure luck check here to see if you land on the platform, the edge of the... because you're slightly on the edge of the platform there, or if you fall into lava here. I'm going to roll a d20. You call it even or odds. This matters a lot. Lava
even.
bad.
Even.
Even it is. You land on the ground and catch yourself, and you look down and you feel the intense, smoldering heat on the lava below. That could have almost been the end for you. Oh my god. Roll20 is fully bricked again. What the fuck?
I told you, it's been giving me problems this entire time.
Yeah, weird. Super fucking weird. Sorry, guys. Let me get a little reload done here. Something's up. Something's up with Roll20. I could, maybe it's because of the size of the map, I could try to remove the lighting and everything, and that might help. You guys have explored majority of this, so if you guys want to, I can remove this. Maybe it'll help. I don't know for sure, though. Would that be okay with you guys? It's just a bunch of rooms that you guys haven't explored. You won't see any enemies around or anything like that if there is any people around. You'll just see some extra chambers. But if you guys want to manually explore those, if you survive this, I can leave the lighting on. What do you think?
If it's gonna be keeping on messing up Bryn and you, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, I'll disable it for now, and let's see how it goes. We're gonna disable this. You guys are going to be able to see what's in those rooms, but some of you guys have seen it already. Oh god, hold on. Roll20 is like, are you sure you want to do this? I don't think I can do this. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Give me 1 second to just make sure Roll20 won't break. Yeah, Roll20 is a little fucky today. Sorry for the technical inconveniences, you guys. Yes, disable it, please. Master's load slow. Okay, boom. Do you guys see better now? You should be able to see the whole map now, correct?
Yeah.
yep.
Okay, is it any better? For me, it's better, at least. For me, it's working a little smoother.
We'll find out, I guess. This is a huge map. That could be what's bricking it, too.
Maybe as well. All right, we're gonna... So that is what the creature does first. It pulls people inwards. Then, it is going to come down and swing 2 times. It can't do all 3 on this attack, but all of its attacks do lightning damage. First up, once again, doesn't understand this guy's immune to damage. Hits him with a sword. Dispel magic. Let's go. Okay. Casmir, this is huge. You go for the dispel. This time around, the magical energies of your Guardian of Civilization spell give you an advantage on the roll. Intelligence roll 19 or higher. Come on. Yes, let's go. You unleash a spell. A wave of abjuration shoots from you. It hits him, and there's a sound of shattering of glass. The diamond appearance shatters and breaks in a bunch of places and falls off of him into dust. He looks sort of stunned for a moment, says, "Not bad, my boy. Not bad." As he faces the massive...
blinds you.
The massive sword comes down. This is the sword attack against him. 25 will hit him. He will take 27 points of damage as he goes flying into the room, unfortunately, here for us. He goes whipped into the room. Here, the giant sword is going to come on down. He takes 27 plus extra 10 lightning damage, 37 damage in a singular hit towards him. My god, that's a lot of damage. Okay, next attack here, there's a horse there. I don't think the golem's going to think the horse is much of a problem, so Yara is going to be against you.
So, when he got knocked away,
Mhm.
can the horse make an opportunity attack on it? This is a very technical question.
No, because it's a force movement. You don't get opportunity attacks on creatures if they are moved against their will. Yara, here's an attack. 17 against you. That easily misses. The creature swings once, brings it up, and boom, brings it down. Dust flies everywhere, rubble flies everywhere, and we see Yara standing there with her shield underneath this massive fucking mountain-sized sword holding her down. Awesome. Okay, let's fucking go. That is going to be the Kobold Golem's turn. Roxy, your turn. You got yoinked over.
Yeah, I have a question for shooting him in here.
Can you see him?
I was about to say, if I move, because this thing is tall, right?
Yeah,
so if I move here, could I shoot here?
Easily, yeah, for sure.
So here's the thing: if I shoot him, I'm not gonna get sneak. Oh, I'll use bonus action to get Zephyr Strike. I want to use one of my sneak attack to give him poison, so he would get disadvantage on trying to open this shit, whatever he's trying to open.
So clever, super clever. This is you using your, what was it called, like cunning?
Yeah, that cunning action or whatever, that new cunning action that they have with the rogues.
Cunning attack or whatever it's called. Yes.
Where I remove one of my sneak attack dice to either trip or poison or whatever.
Incredible, good play here. Now you just gotta hit. Zephyr Strike for advantage. Let's go for the attack. Yeah, it's called Cunning Strike. 26 easily hits. Let's see the big damage here.
How do I remove one of these sneak attack dice? I don't think I can.
You can't. We'll just take off the last one, and we'll see what it is, and we'll take off the very last one. Okay, there we go. The last one was a 1, so that's perfect. 1 less damage here. Nicely done. That is 14 to 31 points of damage to him here. Very fucking nice. He needs to make a con save against poison here. What is the DC of this?
I don't. Let me see if
we'll
it's
never
in
use
here.
this. DC is 8 plus your dex plus your proficiency. So what's your dex? 5.
5.
Right? So, and proficiency is 4.
4. Mm-hmm.
So 8 plus 9, 17 days. DC 8 fails it. Let's go. Natural 1. He is poisoned. The arrow hits him to the back of the shoulder. He looks over and we watch as this sort of black wound begins to sort of spread around his shoulders and back. Awesome. He is poisoned. He has disadvantage on all ability checks now.
Yeah. And I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him again. Awesome. Fuck him.
Yeah, let's go. Would you like to add some more of it?
Yes, I'm gonna pump one of these fucking things.
I was just about to ask. Let's fucking go. Okay, natural 20. Also, you get to move 30 feet because of you activate Zephyr Strike attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it right before to move back over here with Bella. Like move over here. But that way, if he get pulled in again, I don't go in the fucking top. Okay.
Good. Yes, good. Let's see some fucking damage. Oh my god, that's pretty fucking good damage. That is 18, 5, and 19. You do 42 points of damage to him. He is bloodied. Okay.
Is he below half health?
He is now. Okay. Boom! You fire off an arrow. Once again, invulnerability spell gone. He's still a wizard. He's not that crazy tough. You fire an arrow off. That is going to definitely hit. That is going to be your 2 attacks. Incredible.
Yeah, then I'll. You said 30, right? I get 30, or is it 10? I think it's.
I don't know. What does Zephyr Strike say? It might be either your movement or 30. I don't recall.
Read it.
You get advantage, and when you fire it, you get to like dash away. Or anywhere.
30. It is 30. Okay.
30. Okay.
Yeah. So then I have another, because I only moved 25 before, so I'll be, I'll stay right here just in case I get pulled. I don't want to go in the fucking lava, man. That's fine.
Excellent. That's going to be your turn. We're going to go before we go to Bryn, he is going to use a legendary action here. He's going to use... he used one... No, he used one and then two. No, actually, he's out. He doesn't actually have any more. Bryn, it is your turn now. Bryn, you're in a glass room with a bunch of panels and buttons and levers and two giant red buttons. One like light, like a faded red, and one is like a dark red. And gnomish words.
How close are they
written
to each other?
They are like, you can place your hands on both of them at the same time.
Can I press both of them at the same time?
Yes, you can. As you go to push these, you realize, yeah, they're kind of hard to press, but then you have this mighty strength. You push down and click as they both click. So here's the thing. It's sort of like trying to press the gas and the brake at the same time. You're like, one goes and the other doesn't. Like, they can't both be pressed at the same time. So you realize, like, they do vastly opposite things.
I'm going to press the darker one then first.
A warning comes up, like, warning, as it, like, looks over, and a panel lights up, and you see, like, blah, 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 like in gnomish language, a bunch of symbols appear, and then a little subtitle comes up and says, "Are you certain?" Are two levers that all click in the, like, an upwards position, like they're ready to be clicked down for you to choose yes or no.
Very good.
Lightning zapping around you, hitting you from all sides. You don't feel any of it, right? You're looking around, you're like, I don't fucking know what this is. You, however, I will say, are a archaeologist. You have seen many ruins and such. Can you go ahead and give me a history or arcana roll to see if you can decipher the arcane symbology tied to both of these buttons?
Yeah, if I could open my character sheet, I would.
That would have been nice. That would help. I can try for you, but I can nearly guarantee it'll be a shit roll.
Try for me because I might have to restart my computer at this point. It's that bad.
I tried to open your sheet and my Roll20 breaks. My fucking god! What a time! What a time to be gaming.
Oh my god! Yeah, Mike, hold on. I gotta restart, guys. I'll pop in on.
She's gone.
They faded away in the background.
Gone.
Yeah.
Oh my! I told you it's awful right now.
Something's up. I don't know. I can't. It's fully bricked. I gotta. Oh yeah. Roll20 is not responding. Oh, there we go. It opened your character. No. It's
okay, hold on. I'm restarting.
Fighting to open your character sheet.
It's not
okay,
just me.
I'm in your character sheet. Fucking what a
hold on. I'm gonna join on my phone.
Insurmountable trial. Jesus. Give it a try. Do you want me to roll for you, or should I wait? I don't. Well, let's give her a moment. God damn. Emily, there. How we doing?
I'm good. I'm on my phone, so I
Gotcha.
I'm just restarting my computer now because it wants to up.
Gotcha.
So that's cool.
Can you access Roll20, or do you want me to just roll for you?
You can just roll for me. I can't access it right now.
Okay, Arcana or History?
I think Arcana's higher.
Arcana is higher. You're proficient in both, but Arcana is higher. Let's go Arcana. You got a 23. With a 23, you look around, quickly noticing there's two symbols here. One, you detect quickly, inspecting it, means something with less power. Shutting down, turn off button. The other button, the light red, symbology of it is control. Temporary control. You realize the first button is shut the robot down. The second one is manual override. The second button is I would like to pilot this thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
How likely is it that I could pilot it as someone who doesn't understand robots?
I mean, you maybe could, right? You can figure it out as you go if you want to try, but
No, I'm gonna shut it down.
Buttons. Okay, you go to press down, the button fights you back. I need you to give me an athletics roll to press this thing down as you realize this ancient button that's been made into here, it's not meant to be just shut down in the middle of a combat like scenario, right? So it begins to fight you as a bunch of those like are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to, right? It just keeps giving you notifications. I need an athletics roll from you here now. I'll roll this for you.
Thank you.
That's all right. Athletics, you got a 20 with a DC 20 exactly.
Hell yeah.
Boom, you click it. The giant robot, mid-swing, you watch as it begins to swing down again toward Yara here, and the Archmage shuts down. Yara, you look over, and you see just like 10 feet above your head, this sword stopped. You guys watch the lightning, electricity shuts down. No light in the eyes. You see Bryn emerge from the hole in the chest, like a little thumbs up, right? We got it. The robot is out of commission. Okay, let's go. Nicely done, Bryn. That is your action, however. This is a mighty button you gotta push here. All right. You have a bonus action, however, that you can storm door or something.
Yeah, I can storm door out, so I'm gonna storm door out. I will be hopping back on regular Discord. Hold on.
Okay. All right, Bella. It is now your turn.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna need. You hear me, right?
Yes.
Unmuted. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need your help. Basically, I want to dash and bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
To just get as far towards the guy as possible.
Gotcha. So dash, Misty Step, movement. You're in the doorway, right in front of that treasure room. That's your 90 feet. I believe you have 30 movement, so 30, teleport exactly. 30, dash 30. Yeah?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, you leap across the lava, land there, continue to sprint. This creature, by the way, it didn't just like shut down. It was like in the middle of a swing. So on its turn, this giant construct is going to slowly tilt and fall in some direction, right? As once again, it gave you a bunch of notifications like, don't shut this thing off. It's doing crazy karate moves right now, right? Don't shut it off in the middle of motion. As Bryn, you look at this thing like, oh God, as you realize it's about to tilt and fall some direction. This thing weighs hundreds upon hundreds of tons. If it lands on you, you might die. So don't have it land on you, basically. Bella, you dash over here. You don't think it can break, hopefully it can't just break through the walls here, but yeah. Okay, you're looking at, he's in your reach, 10 feet away from you.
Well, I used everything, right? Oh, no, I used everything. I used action, bonus action, right?
Unless, of course, if you would like to...
Oh, that's right. That is right. I could... You know, that's a great point, Jay. I have been saving it. Yeah, I'll action search. Why the hell not? Let's do it.
All right.
And, yeah, so let's get him with the Knight Standard here. Let's see what we can do. Let me turn off Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I got it. I'll have to use my next bonus action to transfer it if I want to. Okay, here we go. First attack.
Okay, 17 misses against him.
Okay,
just barely,
no problem.
but it misses.
Second attack. 22.
22, you do 18 points of damage to him. He reaches out for the chest. You slash at the back of him. He looks back, says, you accomplish nothing. Has Zachriel not told you? A plethora of clone spells await my revival. Killing me accomplishes nothing.
Yes, but it will bring me the satisfaction of killing you.
Okay, excellent. You have one more in you.
Let's go.
18 damage, awesome, good damage. 22 hits, 13 points of damage. Bam, there we go. He's not gonna die. He's super bloody. He's, as you can see, in the dark red here. I don't know if you can see, actually. But he is extremely wounded. Poison, bleeding, this black poison sipping through his veins right now. Incredible work. Good damage here.
Bella will just say, you tortured my friend. It's time to die.
Okay. He scowls says, torture. What a crude word. I grafted his purpose onto him. All right, Bella, at the end of his turn, we go to him now. He is going to try with one more spell here to, yeah. Here's the situation now, though. He doesn't have invulnerability anymore. He can try to pop this thing open. But that means he's fucking dead to you guys in a second here, because you guys come up soon. Casmir, Yara, you guys are close enough to do some spell damage and stuff. So I think he's gonna, he is going to pull out the... No, it's not safe. It's better for him to get it eventually. He scowls and says, fine, have your little victory, but this is not over. He looks to the chest, says, and looks to the chest and looks back over to Zachriel and says, keep it close to your chest, my protege. I will be coming to collect very soon. A series of spells is going to happen here that you guys simply cannot do anything about. I don't think Casmir not having a reaction at this moment. A 9th level spell. He casts Time Stop. Everything shimmers for a moment. You feel this cold begin to fill the space as an aura of timelessness expands from him. And after it does, you guys see that he's simply gone. In a matter of like a moment, he disappears. How he disappeared or where he disappeared to, you don't know. But a spell goes off with such high intensity, and he's just gone afterwards. Most of you guys wouldn't know what happened, except for you guys proficient in Arcana. You have heard of an extremely ancient, extremely powerful spell called Time Stop. Ability to manipulate chronergy and time itself. Ability...
Just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Since Bella is like kind of attuned to the Isandar which is kind of like time-ish magic, which and it's like that's happened like before, where it's been like she's witnessed time stop. Would she be more attuned to that, or?
I think what happens to you, Bella, you're still unable to act, but you see what happens in the time stop, right? You see as he casts a spell, grabs onto his wound, shakes his head, says, boy has grown. He's almost ready. He tries to touch, she goes to like reach out towards the chest and says, powerful incantation, but unfortunately any interaction will cancel it. As you realize, he can't interact with anything, right? Objects or people while he has this. The spell will end if that happens in Time Stop. He looks on around, says, it will be mine soon. He begins to cast a teleport spell, and with it, he disappears. He's gone. Time continues. All right. You realize, that said, victory is assured. We have done it. Casmir, we're not out of initiative yet. The giant robot is now falling down like a skyscraper, however. And we just got to be lucky enough to not have it fall on us. I'm going to roll here. But Casmir, you go up next. This thing falls down. It's 70 feet tall. So I'm going to roll a d8, going clockwise around it, starting at the top. The direction I roll is going to be what I roll, and whatever direction I roll, 70 feet in about like a 50-foot wide line is going to have the robot fall on it. Here's the d8. It goes 8. Falls this way. Casmir, it falls towards Quip.
No, he's in the.
Fair enough. He jumps up into the little hole, hides himself immediately as the robot falls down. But that does mean none of you guys will be affected. The construct crashes down as Bryn, through a lightning door, you leap off of it, saving yourself here. And with that, combat is concluded. All of you look around at the slain demons. The wizard just gone all of a sudden.
Where'd he go?
This battle is ours. Nicely done, everyone.
He ran away.
Yes, he stopped time and he said he couldn't interact with it, he couldn't get to it. He was caught, so he just teleported away.
Oh, good for us.
He said that even if we killed him here, he would have clones to
Yeah, that
come
part
back.
I have questions on as a player. Like, does Casmir know that, or is that something new?
What? Which one?
What Zektoron said about being cloned.
I mean, it's possible. You definitely realize it's possible. You as a arcane, like a wizard, you would know about the clone spell. A clone spell is basically you make a vat and put a body in it made of like snow or clay or whatever, and it grows over a few months. And once it's ready, you sort of attune to it. And if you are to die, you just sort of wake up in this new body that you've created for yourself. It is the closest thing that wizards without lichdom get to like close to immortality.
Of course he'd have that.
So, I mean, you don't know if he has it, but he's been always a cautious individual. You realize here, he could have made a dangerous play to grab it and try to survive one more round and such, but no, he just like, no, scrap it, reset, right? We'll do it another time, right? He's always trying to be cautious. He will always choose the safe option. Okay. You guys look around here as the battle is ended, however. You guys hear this like zzz, zzz, zzz. You look over, there's this one drone who's like bzz, bzz, like zapping the body of the shut down robot that's lying on the ground, and nothing is happening. Right? He's just continually zapping it. Bzz, bzz. You guys can kill it if you want to. It's just a thing that keeps zapping this guy. Yeah. Okay.
Bryn, what was in
As you I don't know if Emily can talk. Maybe not.
Apparently not.
Let's do actually a little thing here. Battle concluded. Let's pause. Take... Oh, she's gone. She back? Maybe? We can't hear you if you can hear us, by the way, Emily. Mic issues. All right, I don't know if you can hear us, but we're going to take 5 here, friends. Let's take 5 minutes, reset, get some drinks, snacks, otherwise bathroom break, whatever.
A tier. A tier. Good luck, Lou. Oh, you don't have the ball. Lou, you don't have that ball. Good luck, good luck. I hear you. Congrats, Lou. Yes, sandy points.
All right. Oh, so back on video. Hello. All right. So, picking up where we left it off, the battle is concluded. The enemy defeated. A giant golem lays there, motionless. You all stand there together. You look about the space, and you see. Oh, I see that, Jen. Sounds good. Okay. You all kind of inspect the place. You see two rooms here. One filled to the brim with treasure chests, gold, and gems, and another one with multitudes of chests located. This room and this room, of course. The fight is over. Casmir, you approach. You sense that powerful sort of residual magic in the air from that time stop spell going off as Zektoron is gone. He left. He teleported away. He will be back, however. Especially now that he knows. As you sort of enter here and approach, you guys still hear that bubbling of lava here. Quip will let you know, by the way, like, Mistress, the door is open. The door is open now.
Oh, thanks, Quip.
He just sort of flies around.
You're right. You sound a little out of it.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I need my key. She's gonna dig through Yara.
No, get off it! Why are you two? Don't touch me.
I put a key on you.
Where'd you put it? I'll get it for you. You're not putting your hands in my bits.
You see, she's already holding it. Like wherever she put it, she already took it back. Like what the fuck? As she might have rolled some sneaky sleight of hand checks before. As you see her holding this key.
It was important. I knew you can hold on to it, you know, because you're strong and all that. And he was trying to fucking kill me for it, so.
Maybe say something before you start putting your hands in people's stuff.
I didn't think you would mind.
I reach out and smack her butt.
Exactly. All right, here. All right, excuse me, everyone. She's gonna come in here. All right, which one did you want me to open first?
Oh, I don't know.
Both of the doors are open, but you see many of these chests that sit here now.
Yeah, there's like, what, 4 of them in here?
There is 8, I believe. No, 9.
There's 9 in here?
Yeah, you see the big one in the middle, and
ones
then
in the
4
corners.
on each corner, and the 4 in each of these corners as well.
We'll most likely want to check them for
One
traps.
big one, 4 medium ones, and 4 small ones.
Yeah, that key, do I have to attune to it?
You would have to, yes.
I have an attunement slot.
Excellent. Inspecting it briefly here. Oh god, Roll20 so laggy today. Give me 1 second to show you what you hold here. In her grasp, Roxy's holding a strange magical tool of some sort. Taking a moment here to learn what it is and what it does. Is learned that the Archmage you just fought had an incredibly powerful item, something called a Vestige of Divergence, something that we have seen before. God, Roll20 is fighting me right now. I apologize.
It's having a time today.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, yep. Jesus Christ, I gotta reload again.
I mean,
It's not. It might just be. Huh?
If Zach has to go soon, would it be better to just pause and we can jump into the loot and everything next time?
I got half an hour, so.
Yeah, we got a little more here we can do.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you guys because like I've got my kid right now, and so I'm like having a struggle.
Yeah,
so I'm, like,
we'll do this little wrap up here, and then we'll call it for tonight, real fast. Yeah, real fast. Looking at this item, you see this powerful awakened version of this mighty spell using item here, a artifact known as the Infiltrator's Key. This is a magical relic of the past that has some special features, especially useful to thieves. This item is usually you would have to work your way through its many stages to make it more powerful, but this one starts in an awakened stage immediately. You using it here, by default, if you're attuned to it, you have advantage on any rolls made to open locks. You have advantage on stealth checks to move silently, and because of its awakened state, you can use a bonus action to turn it into a +1 dagger. It becomes a little dagger that +1 weapon, and when you throw it, it reappears back in your hands immediately. While holding the key, you can use an action to cast one of these following spells: Alter Self, Invisibility, Knock, or Pass Without Trace. You can cast each of these spells once before you have to wait a day to recover it again. That is
Just
this mighty
stab me
magical
with a
item.
key.
Yeah.
All right. And there's no. Does it look like? Are there any magical traps or any kind of traps? I mean,
Not at this point. The big protector of the space was the giant robot in the previous room. Inspecting this place briefly, you guys will not find any additional traps. I will tell you right away here. You open a bunch of these, and each of these smaller and medium chests have gems and pieces of jewelry of incredible value. Like masterwork pieces and objects. But the one in the center holds, as you open it, working your lockpicks here easily with this item. Don't even need to roll anything here. Just click, 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 all of these open. The one in the middle, you find a badge, like a crystalline badge about that big, with a engraved symbol of like a dragon. Its head sort of curling to the side, draconic wings that sort of wrap around the edges of this like emblem. It almost looks like you would put it on your like lapel or shoulder or attach it to your clothes. As the moment this chest opens, you feel intense magical presence.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oozing forth arcane energy.
Yeah, so she wouldn't touch it. She would tell Cass or Bryn to look at it only because she doesn't really know how much like that magical stuff is gonna affect her.
Mm-hmm. With your guys' passive perceptions here, Roxy and Bryn, you see this mighty, legendary, powerful item of great magical power, and you both realize it's a fake out. The box it is in, there is a velvety red pillow that was sitting on, and you see, nearly invisible to the naked eye, a slightest thin little inseam right below it, a fake bottom to the chest.
All right. I mean, she's the only one there. She doesn't want any of them to try to touch it. She'll try to move the pillow and go to the bottom of it.
Excellent. Slowly working on it. You try to unlock it here. It seems to be sort of latched and closed in some sort of way. Give me a Thieves' Tools roll here. You have advantage because of your key now. 25 is incredible. You using the key and the knowledge it gives of thievery, of sort of sly movements, delicate maneuvering. You pop open it, finding two little buttons on the side of the chest. You press each at the same time and have sort of only a very few moments to open it. As you open the false bottom, down there, you see another small space about foot tall, and in it, on a simple little kind of stand, is a orb about that big. A perfectly spherical crystalline orb made out of some sort of blue gem. This thing is not as sort of overpoweringly magical in your face here, but you think this might be the arcane battery that the Archmage was looking for, that you guys know that some of these evil forces that are gathering these pages and this crucible and all this stuff, you think this is the arcane battery. Yeah, Roxy, you carefully inspect it, you pick it up. The moment you do, you feel your senses expand. Everything around you sort of slows down. You see every single minor detail on everyone's sort of faces, every single detail of the room, every dark corner of the room is crystalline to you as you feel incredible power coming from this item. What exactly it does, you'll have to ask some of your arcane friends here. But two of these items you find. One is this arcane battery, this simple spherical, blue, lapis lazuli looking orb. And the other one is that badge with the symbol of a platinum dragon on it.
Interesting.
It's a battery.
Look at the orb?
Just be careful. It's fucking wicked. She'll hand it him.
Casmir, as a wizard especially, you feel that rush of arcane energy, and it feels infinite. It feels like the power radiating from this thing, whatever these gnomes have made here, however they found this thing or made this thing, they did something truly impossible. Upon inspecting it, taking a few minutes to identify it and look through it here, Casmir, this simple crystalline orb, this blue orb, this arcane battery is what we're going to be calling it from now on, grants whoever is holding it one very simple ability that you as a wizard realize means nearly infinite levels of power. This orb has one single purpose and one single simple use. The only thing it does is that when someone who is casting a spell of any kind holds this orb, they can ignore any material components that the spell might require. If they require anything worth in gems or gold, that too is included in the effect. At first, Casmir, a simple mind would think that this is a simple bauble, a trinket. Sure, you can cast your Find Familiar or, cast your Chromatic Orb and such. And then, of course, you being incredibly wise and intelligent, you realize this is a free hero's feast. This is a free true resurrection. This is a free anything, any spell ever, you can infinitely, as long as you have the spell slots for it, cast without needing any material components. You realize this is probably why all of these bad guys are looking for something like this. Whatever this grand design they are slowly working on here would require probably vast amounts of arcane materials, expensive, delicate components and reagents and such. And it's all as simple as this blue arcane orb.
Casmir will explain exactly what it is, what it does, and he will hand it to Bryn. You should hold on to this to help heal when you need to, or cast Resurrection. But there may be a time where I have to take it to make the siphon, so just be aware of that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Which item is it?
Bryn, you take it, your arm, begins to go crazy, doubles almost in intensity in the glow, right? As it's, reacting to all of you guys. Whoever's holding it gains, these crazy powers, aka the ability to just, cast any of your spells without requiring material components. I think Casmir and Bryn, both of you realize, God, we can cast... Also, kind of like this guy we were just dealing with, Zaktaron here, his whole thing is casting glyphs of warding. They're very expensive spells. It gets 200 gold, 300 gold to cast one of them. You can now cast infinite amount of those. Any expensive spell at your beck and call.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, she would take
the arcane battery.
She would take everything that's in both of these rooms. She'll go. Do I have to do investigation check?
Okay. No need to investigation. They're very obvious. No more trapped or hidden things at all. In the 4 small chests, you find 4 pieces of beautiful jewelry, sets of earrings, necklaces, bracelets, all kinds of stuff. Each of the small 4 chests has a gathering of jewelry worth 5,000 gold for 20,000 gold total. The 4 big chests have a delicately crafted, beautiful, ornate spears, weapons, suits of armor, and such. They are not really like enchanted or for use in combat, but their historical value, especially, is incredible. Each of these 4 items is worth 10,000 gold each, and the other room filled with treasure has about 47,000 gold in it.
Oh,
Jesus
I can buy pages.
I'm gonna add all of your money here together. As altogether from all of this, you guys have 107,000 gold in like jewelry, rare, like all of these like rare artifacts and such. Although Bryn, a little bit of Indiana Jones here, like that belongs to a museum, right? You're looking at these like rare materials, you realize like rare like armors and sabers of these ancient gnomes, and like a suit of armor made of like mechanized gizmos and such. This would do incredibly well, be incredibly popular and valuable to archaeologists and historians of the world, right? If you decide to put it back in a museum somewhere, but if not, it's just a lot of very valuable historical artifacts.
Can Casmir
Nice.
take a look at that dragon's badge?
Yes, absolutely. Let me see here.
How do we even get all this out of here?
It's gonna take a while, or will it? Let me see here. Oh, Jesus. Fighting roll 20. Fighting roll 20. Fighting roll 20. My God. I'm resetting my, like, some API blah, blah, blah bullshit. 1 sec. There we go. Okay. Inspecting the Draconic Badge, you realize that this was left here as a sort of like a red herring, as hopefully one final trick to dissuade anyone not perceptive enough to see the hidden arcane battery. This is another super powerful magical item. This legendary magical spell focus is left here for anyone to discover. This magical focus allows quite a few things. It is blessed with the magic of the Platinum Dragon Bahamut and his metallic dragon brethren. This is a Bahamut-touched spell focus. Oh, I deleted the art for it, but that's all right. This thing does quite a few things. First of all, this magical legendary spell focus gives you advantage on initiative rolls. Secondary, it allows you to have some metallic dragon abilities. For example, you gain a new reaction you get to do, which says when someone within 30 feet of you makes a saving throw, you can use your reaction to grant them advantage, right? Empower someone with platinum dragon magic. And then finally, you get to cast some spells from it once per day each. The spells from the metallic dragons are Fizban's Platinum Shield, which is a 5th level, and Legend Lore, which is also a 5th level spell. Finally, the thing that makes this like legendary powerful, in addition, once every 7 days, when you cast a spell that is 1st level or higher, you can treat that spell as a 9th level spell instead. So once every 7 days, you get to like super overload one spell. It's a spell focus. Everyone, I think, but, you know, Bella can use it.
Oh, come on. That's
Fizban's Platinum Shield, by the way, spell you throw on yourself at first, and then you can, on your turns, like, move it to other people. While the shield is on you, you have resistance to all dragon types of damage, like fire, lightning, acid, poison, whatever, like all of them. And additionally, while you have the shield on you, you have half cover. So it means you also have +2 to AC all the time while it's on you. Very powerful spell. Very great spell.
That cast needs the AC. It will make him a 17, right? It will put him at a 17.
What it does, it's a bonus action spell to cast. It's a concentration for 1 minute. You gain cover. You get half cover, so 2 AC. The shield glows with dim light for 5 feet of radius. You have resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison. And also, you get evasion, like rogues do, while you have it on you. Any dex save you make that would make you take half damage instead of full, you take no damage on success and half on a failure. Very good spell. And legend lore, you guys know legend lore. You think about a thing that's legendary and you learn about it. As this spell focus has strong ties to the dragon god of justice, known as Bahamut. That is all you find. Additionally, as you guys sort of exit here and inspecting these, Bryn, you hear this like sound, and you watch as the construct creature, its eyes light up. As after about like an hour has passed, the giant construct wakes up, and it begins to slowly stand up as you're like, shit, gotta get to the button again. But as you guys all go to react here, the creature stands up. Its eyes flash a few times, and then it kind of looks down straight at you, Bryn. You feel the arcane battery react and glow, and this guy's eyes change to this lapis blue color. And a voice comes through it as this gigantic construct says, "Reboot identified. New designation necessary. The ward detected." It looks down to Bryn, and it says, "New directive needed." The orb glows in your grasp as the construct says, "Command me."
Oh, hell yeah.
What is your designation for this thing? It just sort of stands there, the 70-foot giant construct.
Well, I can't magic it anywhere because it's like resistant to all magic.
You realize it can't leave this chamber.
Oh, really?
The door is too small, and also it is like designated to guard this chamber. You could, however, try to give it like a different designation.
Well, anybody got any ideas what we could do this thing?
Can it command other things?
Well, it can only stay in this room.
No, can it command other robots? Or is that what we call them?
It speaks out to you. It speaks out, says, "My designation, current name, is Mark 1, Annihilation." And you see the name like flare up in a little like minor illusion thing. It's like a MK Annihilation, and then it shortens itself for what they called this thing while moving around. It just shortened itself to Annie. His name is Annie. And it sort of stares down at you, says, "Two other designated guardians remain in the sanctum. Mark Steele and Mark Knoll. They are located currently," its eyes flash a few times, says, "the Tri-Throne Room." And you see a little like a minor illusion of like a hologram basically giving you the layout of the entire area here as it points you out here. This area, you see apparently there's an area where like some 3 thrones that we didn't get to explore quite yet, but apparently 2 other very powerful constructs called Steel and Null remain there. Would you like to take control of those 2 marks as well?
Yes.
Its eyes flash. It says, "Command overridden." It holds its palm out to you for you to like step on it.
I step onto it.
You sort of step on it. It lifts you off the ground. Its eyes flash, and you watch a little console opens at its palm, and you see a bunch of these like buttons, and you see a map of Exandria. It says, "Telemancy chamber is now enabled. Should you wish, this chamber can travel anywhere on this world."
Shit. Well, that's pretty sweet.
As you look around, you watch a bunch of lights begin to come on, everything begins to sort of activate, and you see a bunch of notifications basically that say like, "Missing individual, missing head engineer, missing head deployer," and like a bunch of individuals who are just like missing as it's trying to figure out like what happened to this chamber. But Bryn, holding the orb, you realize you can sort of, whoever holds this orb can control this entire space. You guys learn that this entire layer of this drowned city is segmented away from the rest of the ruins. No damage has come to it, and should you wish, with a simple command to this construct here, Mark 1 Annihilation or Annie. If you tell Annie to, it can teleport you anywhere on. It seems to want to be. It should be able to do it everywhere on Exandria, but it seems to be limited currently to only about 10-15 miles from your current location.
Damn.
So if you want to, it can teleport you back onto the surface.
All right, guys, you want to get back to the surface, or we got any oil sticks to explore down here?
Well, I mean, what I want to do is kind of like close this shit up, lock it up, so it like leave that other fake one on top.
No. Oh, yeah, sure, you can do that. But no, you misunderstand. This whole map, this whole building is going to teleport. So it's coming with you. This guy is your servant now. This gigantic robot, he's yours now. He can't leave this room, but this is your new crib, basically. If you want it, right? This just teleports with you wherever you go now.
I had a question about that. Is he only stuck in this room because he can't get out? What if he was able to get out of this room?
No, his designation and his own like repair chamber is underneath this platform. This platform slides sideways, open up, and she, it's Annie, her name, she slides up and like defends it, like fights anyone who enters this chamber without permission, right? Can't leave because that is the core like instructions that were built into this construct when it was originally made. Right? It is supposed to remain here and defend this chamber against anyone or anything that can come out. There might be some ways to figure out how to give it a way to go out to maybe help you guys in some climactic crazy battles, but like by default, it's not meant to leave this room. It is fully immune to being teleported or banished away. It can't be dislocated, right? Or like displaced. That said, you think like if any of us were really good at like engineering, we might be able to figure it out. But just working on it from the arcane standpoint, it'll probably take a long time to figure this out.
In the meantime, that badge, who's interested in it?
Can I 9th level smite?
Technically, it's not a spell, right? If we were using the new version of it, where it was like a spell that you cast, then yes. But because we're using the old rules where it's just a thing where you spend a spell slot, you don't really cast a spell with it. Double-edged sword.
That's fair.
Still, a 9th level Cure Wounds is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, God. And it would be like full healing.
But then again, if anyone cast it like that on you, right? It's generally this item is really good for everyone. But of course, having access to many different kinds of spells lets you sort of like power up something you really need to. For example, just as a base example here, Bryn can cast a 9th level Call Lightning. That's maxed out damage. That's gross. I don't need to tell you that's disgusting. Casmir can cast a 9th level Dispel Magic, right? Or 9th level Counter Spell. It just works, right?
Embrace Destiny.
Or that, sure, right? Is it 14 rolls that you have or something?
It'll be 9 dice. Yeah.
Roxy, I don't think, Roxy, you have too many spells that are, like, too beneficial from
definitely
upcasting
not.
them.
Definitely not.
Yara still has, I don't know if Yara has too many spells that are, like, great if you upcast them. Like, Paladin has Aid, or Aid at 9th level is still fucking awesome.
I think I get some stuff, like, later on.
Yeah. Once again, this item is really great right now, but as we sort of go up in levels, you guys get more spell slots. You can always trade items, right? Give them to other people and such.
You know who would be really good on? Me.
Okay. Going in advantage of initiative. You're right. You're thinking now. Very good. But yeah, other than that, it just has some pretty good spells tied to it, right? Out of character, I think it might be the strongest on Casmir or Bryn, but your guys' call entirely. I don't know how attuned up you guys are. You have 4 attunements total. I don't know how many you are attuned to.
I think I got one more still.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We get 4, right?
You got 4.
Okay, so I have that. That feat gives me an extra one, so I get 5.
You got 5 technically. Yes.
You take it. I mean, I got the arcane battery, so.
Hell yeah. I'll take the
okay, excellent. There we go. Rav, I'm going to enable initiative for you to be at advantage at all time, and I'm going to add those 2 spells to your character sheet. Once per day, you can cast each of them, and once per week, you get to, like, superpower one of your spells. Hold on, sorry, I'm editing your character sheet real fast.
I still have
Initiative
another
style.
slot then. Jesus.
Yeah, well, you took the feat for it, right? Absolutely, yeah. Fizban's something, Platinum Shield, there it is, and Legend Lore. I don't suppose you have Legend Lore already, do you? No, you do not.
Negative. I detect past.
The spells casted through here, Legend Lore and Fizban's Platinum Shield, the reason these are such powerful spells to have in an item that just lets you cast them is because each of them costs like 500 gold each time you cast it. Not that you would care, because you now have like infinite money in a bull orb, right? But this spell lets you cast it for free once a day. I'm going to add that little notification, little specification. Yeah, basically once per day you have these for free. Legend Lore can be quite useful, but only if you're researching stuff of legendary importance. Right? Let's see here. That's a great thing now. You can every day check yourself, right? Am I legendary yet? No, we gotta work more. Am I legendary yet? No, gotta grind some more. But okay, there you go. Yes.
With that, using 9th level spell slot, as if it were using 9th level spell slot, could I forecast that?
How do you mean?
Could I use forecast for that spell?
You could, but does forecast have like an upcast version of itself?
No, but if it's as if it were a 9th level spell, here.
Like how do you mean? You just want to cast it using a 9th level instead of a 6th level spell?
So I would store the 9th level spell slot into forecast.
Oh, no. So forecast has a thing, as it says there. It's balanced in a way that says it's 6th level that can cast up to a 5th level ready for you to go. Right? So, no. I thought you were asking, like, if forecast can be upcasted to increase the level of the prepared spell to go up as well.
I understand now, yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, 3 incredibly powerful items. Infiltrator's Key, the Arcane Battery that we have, and this Bahamut Focus. And 100-something thousand gold. Plus, we now have the service of these constructs. And once you guys emerge outside, by the way, I'm going to fully sort of like remove dynamic light and shit from this, as we do not need it anymore. You guys can't explore this place. If you want to, you can just give this place away or leave it somewhere if you don't want it. But what you basically have here is a gigantic teleporting base. It'll be able to travel anywhere. It has a pretty low teleport range right now. It needs some repairs and such. But you guys can easily repair that as time goes. It has many locations and functions in here. But when you guys go on over to, let's see here. Okay. You will realize that we'll end the session here saying that as you guys go over to this room over here, there's many chambers, and many of which you guys can make your own should you choose. There's a lot more loot in this place to grab, but we'll leave that for next time. 2 more constructs that are now at your guys' service. As long as Annihilation, Annie, is at your service, you also get service of these 2 construct creatures that are usually chilling in the throne room. Mark Steel, or Steel Predator construct. This it can turn itself into like a rolling ball of steel. It can like buzz, like cut through people. And Mark Null, or Nullification. This is a Mage Hunter golem that can conjure anti-magic and all kinds of powerful things. These guys are also designated. They can be banished from here. They can't leave this place. But you guys have some very powerful home guardians. We'll, once again, leave all of this and more for next time. But mission is successful, you guys. You are able to recover the Arcane Focus. It is now the Arcane Battery and all of these magic items. We'll pick up next time, as we will be receiving some news coming very soon. But for tonight, with all the fucking technical difficulties, with all the shenanigans we've had to deal with, nicely done, everyone. There was excellent work, excellent teamwork, great spells, great positioning. The Paladin Aura doing work here. Absolutely stunning stuff. Thank you all so much for playing, as always. I am good for next week, and hopefully you guys are as well.
Yep.
Should be.
Awesome. Jen, Emily?
I'm good. Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
have a
all right.
life. So yes.
Oh, well,
That's all I do is
hey,
this and
man,
work.
why are you trying to bum us out? We're trying to get out of here.
That's all I have, man, is this and work.
Oh,
That's it.
were we still planning for Wednesday?
Right. So for the Wildmount group, yes, we have skipped a game last week, unfortunately, but this week I'm all good and good to make up for it as well. That said, yes, absolutely. If as long as you guys are available for the for the Thursday game, we're gonna do Wednesday, aka the rescheduled last week, and then back to back immediately for Thursday as well.
Yeah. I think we all said we were fine with
Yeah.
that.
Good
Think
with that.
so.
I'm gonna head out, guys. GG's. I'll talk to you
Have
guys later.
fun.
Yeah,
Have
Bye.
Love
fun.
you.
Enjoy. Have a
Bye.
good
Have a good
time.
con.
Don't lose your
fun.
mind.
All right, everybody.
Sorry, what was that?
So don't lose your mind.
Uh-huh. All right. I'm gonna bounce as well, you guys. Good night to you all. Enjoy your day, and I will talk to you all very soon. Peace and out.
All right,
Good
night.
night, everybody.
Night.
Night.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We're going to play the Wild Mount campaign on Wednesday. I might try some Marvel Rivals during the week. But I have to get ready for bed pretty soon. Yeah. Thanks for coming in. I'm just going to end stream here and wish you all a lovely week. I hope to see you soon. Good night.